Hi, I'm Jeff and I'm from GTrikes, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown on our new vehicle Matrix. Matrix has been completely CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to build the optimal package around our rider. The frame within Matrix is our own dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to have a fully adjustable seat. The three wheels all feature quick release axles, and this allows us to do super quick pit changes. Matrix also features centre steering. This allows us to place the rider's hands in a very ergonomic position. Matrix also features an internal carbon roll bar, which will protect the rider in the event of any accident. The dual chassis rail allows us to place the rider within 60 mm of the ground to help improve cornering.
Well, good morning, from Australia at least, good morning and welcome to Loxton. It's in the Riverland in South Australia, a beautiful day here, 17 degrees expected, down to 2 overnight. It really froze us for a while. My name is Paul Richards, I've been doing this a very long time. Joining me today to the left of your screen here is Sam Richards. Sam is a journalism student at UniSA, you're one of the top universities in South Australia. Sam, welcome to the Pedal Prix.
Great to be here, Paul.
Yeah, it's going to be a great race. We've got a record number of teams this time, Sam. 95 teams, up from 88 last year on this 1.5 kilometre track. Now, you and I walked around the track and we also drove it last night. What's your impression of the track here?
There's a lot of straights on this track, so I think there's going to be a fair bit of speed going through. And then you've got a couple of harsh bends, and people have to take it kind of easy.
Yeah.
You have to slow down a lot.
The bends catch you by surprise here. Just from the start line, we'll introduce you to the track very shortly. From the start line, it's an immediate left 90-degree turn. Then that long, I don't know how many metres it is, Sam, probably about 600 metres
Around
down the hill.
600, I would think.
Yeah, down the hill. The 180-degree turn there, you've called it right. It's going to be nasty down there.
People have to take it very careful around there, but it should make some exciting racing.
When they've been going, the team managers, what generally happens and has been happening is the team managers are walking their teams around now as they grid up. Just behind the camera, in fact, they're just gridding up now. We'll go there shortly. The team managers are very careful talking to their students or the rest of their team about what lines they need to prepare for. It's not about just taking the corner as you reach it. You're really manufacturing that line well before you get there. So after that 180, they do the equivalent uphill. Nasty climb, that's where your legs start to burn.
Yeah, they'll hope they're a bit refreshed from the downhill, but then they'll have to kind of steady themselves to the uphill, which will be a hard battle.
They'll go up behind us, the relief of the roundabout, which we're on. We're actually on the Loxton roundabout right now, where all of the roads in Loxton meet. And they'll turn a big 90 degrees right, go down slightly down the hill. The main shopping strip is behind you as well, where they're lining up now. And all of the shops will stay open. This is a remarkable place because what's happened is the city of Loxton, Waikerie, has, as the council, has embraced this, as have all of the shop owners and all of the public who live here. And so the town stays open. It's really a buzz. It's an unusual sort of location to have because they stop all the main trucks coming through this street and they shut it down so that we can use it for about 24 hours. So we're looking for a very good race. A bit of a treat too, Sam. We've got, for the very first time from the United States of America, a team has come across from Indiana, where they have the Indianapolis 500. Hello, if you're watching from the US, you're most welcome to let us know how things are over there. You can contact us on our Facebook page. Just message us as you're watching the live stream here. So Indiana, we'll meet the team, Sam. We'll go out onto the grid shortly. You haven't seen the vehicle yet, you were saying?
Not yet, no.
Well, it meets specifications, but it is unusual. It's very standoutish. They've had to fly this over, and then the team comes separately. And Modbury High School has helped them out. They've transported the vehicle here. What must they be thinking now as they're here?
I can imagine they'll be feeling some nerves, but definitely a lot of excitement. They'll be looking forward to seeing how the bike goes and on a real track with other vehicles all around it.
I hear, and this is rumour, but I hear that the bike needs an anchor in it because it's actually quite thin, it's quite tall, and it blew over when there was no one in it. And it blew over last night in the wind. So, and I'll just check with Dave, our producer. We're just using both mics. We're using both mics there, Sam. So, around the track today, 10 cameras. That is a first at Loxton, 10 cameras. Nice mic setup for you there, Sam. Do you want another one?
I'll take 3. Hat-trick.
Yeah. 10 cameras around the place. Floodlight Media is doing all of your live streaming today, thanks to GTrikes. Floodlight Media, South Australian based at the South Australian Film Corp. However, they are now branching out nationally and internationally, getting a lot of interstate work and a lot of international work now in China recently for the Dragon Boat Championships of the world. So they've done great. Let's thank our sponsors, UniSA, who are our naming rights sponsors and also helped us secure Sam this year as well for the whole season.
That's right, Paul.
Okay,
Looking forward to it.
Good. Also, the District Council of Loxton Waikerie, to the Loxton Hotel where we all stayed last night, had a big nosh up.
Very cosy.
Hopefully we weren't too loud there. Henschke Transport, Rotary Club of Loxton, the Riverland Water Proprietary Limited, Loxton Community Centre, the Country Bakehouse. We must go there today and grab some nosh from there. Goodyear Auto Care Loxton, the Loxton Club, JMA Engineering, Roadside Services and the Loxton Chamber of Commerce. Thank you to the Mayor, Leon Stazanowski, who we'll meet fairly shortly as well. We're about 22 minutes away from race time. Sam, the way it runs today, we'll do the Australian National Anthem. Bit of a treat for the Americans as well out there today as we start after the National Anthem. They'll do a rolling lap behind the pace car. It's the slowest they'll go all day. They'll come around 1.5 Ks under slow speed. The pace car will peel off and then we'll be racing 6 hours of racing. This is a mean old track. You're right about the speed, but that speed is a danger as well. If you're not careful, you will come a cropper because that nasty, nasty corner down the bottom there are hay bales there for a reason, and unfortunately some of the teams will get to introduce themselves to the hay bales. That seems like an unavoidable fact. It happens every year. It's the fourth time we've been here. Great shot of Loxton now on your screen. This is from our drone. So where we are is at the bottom of screen here. You can see on the top, the mid left of your screen, that's the lineup. There's a black strip across the road. That's where the transponder fires off when the vehicle goes over. 95 machines are lining up there. You can see the cluster. That's the shopping strip where they are. Now, the road you can see on the left, one HPV going down there now with some pedestrians in front of it. That's part of the track. That's where they come around, they'll turn right, they'll do a big hook around into where they've all lined up. The rotunda is there. That's a beautiful part of Loxton as well. And as the drone comes through, you can see Race Central at the bottom of your screen. So this is where they'll all line up. The Australian National Anthem less than 15 minutes away now. A beautiful shot. As the drone turns round, Sam, this is the 90-degree corner. They're heading from the left of your screen. They'll turn down this road where the vehicles are coming up. Sam, talk us through that straight.
That straight there, that's when you're going down the hill. And so people are going to come off that and they're going to probably have a chance to relax their legs and get some energy for the turn ahead and then coming back up the straight.
So let's have a look there. It's about 500-600 metres, we reckon, and you can see all the way down the sunshine, beautiful here in Loxton. It's actually quite warm in the sun. There's a line you can see, and that is the fence line right at the top of your screen there at the end of the long straight. It's just come to the centre of your screen now. They'll do a big bend here. Then they come up this hill. You can see 5 people walking up the hill. Their legs will be burning. Imagine pedaling the thing. They'll come through. The grass on the bottom, that is the roundabout. So we'll get the drone to come through here. This is the roundabout now where we are. You'll see us coming to screen in just a moment as well. There's us. We're waving to you right now with the setup there, the OB setup. Look at that. What a shot.
What an image.
That's beautiful from the air. They'll be doing Google Earth before you know it, these guys.
Absolutely.
So they'll come around the roundabout anyway and head down here. You can see the bunting on the bottom right of your screen there. That's the orange bunting here. So they'll head down towards the shopping strip again, and the bottom left of your corner, just going out of the screen, is where the start line is, essentially. It is a beautiful day here in Loxton, 17 degrees. It is sunny. The river had a little bit of mist on it this morning. We went down, threw some rocks into the river, saw some carp coming up for air. Bonked a carp on the head with a rock. Not really, I made that up. There you go, that's the whole track here. The river, I don't know if we can get the river on the drone, but just to give you an idea of where the river is, it's up the top of the screen here. I'm not so sure if the boys can get that, but the river is probably about, what do you reckon, about another 6? Here we go. Yeah, we're going to it. Now there's the river there. So that's how far we are away from the beautiful River Murray. It reaches from New South Wales all the way through. It is the New South Wales and Victoria border for a while. It comes into South Australia. It's just met us here in the border of South Australia, and it heads all the way down. There it goes there. You won't see the end of it from here, but that will give you an idea as to the direction it's going. That heads down to the Murray mouth down near Goolwa, which is many, many kilometres from here. It's a beautiful river and a great place to ski or barbecue or houseboat. There's a houseboat. In fact, you can see the houseboat down there we saw this morning. So Loxton is a beautiful town, as you can see. It's a very relaxing place to come and visit. We are now at about, what is the time? Local time here, 9:43, 17 minutes from running this big race. It is round 2. It is round 2. We had round 1. It is round one. We had round one in Mount Gambier. Now, all marshals need to be in position, I'm being told in my ear. You looked at me when I paused there, Sam. That was the reason for that. Yeah, all marshals need to be in position. Around this track, it's run professionally, this race, and all marshals will be in position with their instructions already in hand. We're going to go to the grid up very shortly. We'll take a roaming camera down there. Thanks to GTrikes. This is coming to you on the live stream. You can communicate with us via Facebook or via YouTube as well. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here. The race about to start as we zoom in on the front runners. The front is at the bottom of your grid. You can see the black line. See that black line there, Sam? That's the transponder line. That there is where the faster vehicles will be. So they've done it on a handicap system, the faster vehicles at the front. I'll be interested, because they're usually the older teams, I'll be interested to see where the American vehicle sits, because we've never even seen them before.
That'll certainly be interesting. I'm sure a lot of people are looking forward to finding that out.
Hey, a message here from Marlena Payne as well.
Hello from Narracourt. Stuart at Dakey Payne Day High. Something about Narracourt Primary School, so I think that's a hello from or to Narracourt Primary School. Oh,
yeah.
go, there we go.
Go, yeah. Narracourt Primary. So that's terrific. Thank you for putting that graphic up. They always surprise me, Floodlight Media. They're always doing innovative new things. This drone, how good is this? The start will look fantastic in a short moment's time. Just looking at our producer here. Are we heading over? We are. We are heading over now to the grid. We're going to take you for a bit of a walk through what it's like at the start of a pedal Prix race.
Hi, I'm Jeff from GTrikes, and this is our model Fluidius. Fluidius is designed to be a high-performance yet affordable vehicle. Fluidius has been CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to have a very aerodynamic and optimised fairing around the rider. Fluidius has been designed as a half clamshell. This allows us to have great access to the vehicle and the rider inside. Fluidius has an adjustable composite seat that slides along a dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to place the rider low to the ground. Fluidius has quick release front wheels. This allows us to do quick pick changes. Fluidius has push-pull steering with ergonomically designed and placed steering handles.
Hi guys, I'm with Jeff from GTrikes here. Jeff, talk us through Trikes today.
We've got a new vehicle on the front of the grid here with the guys from EDEC. It's a new core fleet we've worked on for the last few months. It's Nucleus. It's based on our Matrix frame, and we've just done a few little tweaks for the guys, and it seems to be performing really well so far.
What sort of tweaks you made, Matt?
It's just a matter of making it smaller, less frontal area, and work on the ergonomics of the vehicle. Ergonomics is really important, and just been working on that a little bit more.
Now, you're telling me before that GTrikes has 3 teams in the race. Talk me through the teams.
Yep, so we've got our Cat 3 community girls, all girls team, and then we've got the 2 guys in two male teams in the community in Cat 4. So should be an exciting race, and we're really looking forward to today.
What are your goals for the race, Matt?
I think for the kids, just have fun. Everyone looks forward to Loxton. It's a great event, great location. Everyone puts on a great show here, and we just love coming here and just having fun. So it should be good.
Awesome, mate. Looking forward to seeing you out there.
Should be good. Thanks.
And thank you for that, Jeff. Our major sponsor, one of the teams that's a thorn in his side, is Team Relentless from GTrikes. This vehicle here, very, very sleek as well. No one in it at the moment. It won't run too well without a pilot in it, but it is one of the gorgeous machines. Look at unhinged here as well. So GTrikes, the tri-sleds as well, will give GTrikes as much of a run for their money as they can. Expect GTrikes to do very well. That said, they are a beautiful machine. The Pink Beast is over there all set. Have you had a look at the rider setup? Let's look inside this here. Let's lift this up. Let's lift this canopy up here. Come over here, Dave. It's all fairly tight, really. A bit snug around the old seat region. What's that?
Some of us are a bit shorter than others.
Well, there you go. The mirrors are set up. Now they must have different things, like he's got his little Speedo here. He's got the very colourful socks, which are aerodynamic. The mirrors, of course, a drink to keep him going. The green shoes from Adelaide. I do remember those green shoes. Beautiful things. So plenty of people. Let's clear the track. The grid must now be clear. Only riders and their vehicles can remain. We are at 9:50 a.m. here in Loxton. Myself and Sam Richards bringing you the GTrikes live coverage here, the live stream, thanks to Floodlight Media. I'm carrying a bag. There's a good reason for this. Sam, come over here for a sec. Have a look at this, Dave. Let's bring it round. What do you think of this view, Sam?
Isn't this incredible? We've got all the trikes lined up here. Everyone's still in there, just kind of last minute preparations.
Yeah,
Great.
we need the grid to be cleared. This guy here, Septimus Hound, getting in now. Look at the care here. This is a pre-loved machine, by the way, as you can tell. How you doing, Septimus?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Yeah, ready for another year.
Talk us through what you're up to.
Just building up, getting suited up.
How do you feel?
Not too bad. We've been doing it for a long time, so you still get your nerves. I don't know, it's just all part of it, I think.
All right, well, good luck today. You can just see the mild tremor as you talk, and not taking the mick here either, you can actually see that sort of nervous energy coursing through each of the riders as you talk to them. There's a lot of action behind us. They start clearing. Let's quickly look at the American vehicle. This has got to be it. I have never seen anything like this. Douglas Campbell. Look at this. The Rose Holman Institute of Technology. This is straight from Indiana. Wow. This is one very different machine. Are you able to talk to us? Yeah, let's bring the. How do I do this? Can we lift this up?
I'll just talk from here. Can you hear it?
Yeah, we can sort of hear you. What's your name?
Zeke.
Zeet. Welcome to Australia. Right now in Indiana, there are people watching you. What would you like to say to them?
I hope I don't mess up.
We hope you don't mess up too. They're about 5 or 6 rows back. We need to go and talk to Mike, the team manager. Good luck. Let's go and talk to Mike very quickly here. Michael, could we borrow you for a sec, please? This is Mike from Indiana. G'day, Mike. How are you?
Good. We're doing great. Nice to meet you.
Why are you here? How did this happen?
Well, we've been participating in HPV races in the United States for several years, and this was a big deal. It's pretty far away for us, but we wanted to be a part of it.
Your vehicle's very interesting. How did you get it to meet specifications from so far away?
To meet specifications? Well, it was interesting because we have our own specifications that we need to meet, so we were trying to work it out for both competitions.
Sam and I, on behalf of the Australian International Pedal Prix, have something to give you here. Sam, I'll just get you to hand that to Mike if we could. A little bit of an Australian memento to remember. All right, and something else in there too, Sam.
Koalas as well.
Mini koalas for your team as well.
Let's see if you can fit these in your hand, otherwise you might have to put them in your pocket or something. There's a fair few.
All right, don't litter. We'll pick that up in just a moment. So, your hopes for today?
We're just looking to have a good time.
It's amazing to have you here. From the United States of America, please put your hands together for our first United States team. Wow. Michael will be waving the American flag with the mayor. Where's Leon? Leon Stasnowski. Where is the mayor of Loxton Waikerie? Hello, sir. We're getting to be old hands at this.
That's right. Yes, no, it's certainly great to come around again. It didn't seem 12 months ago that it was here, but look, it's turned on great weather it's going to be, and getting more vehicles every time, so that's a great plus. And of course, the big thing is, look at the crowd that's out here already at 10, just not even 10 o'clock. So that's great. The people are getting on board. It's been well advertised, been well supported by the businesses, and we're certainly, as a council, very pleased to work with UniSA to put on this wonderful event.
On a personal note, Leon, you'll need to get your chicken early tonight because you will sell out. Every shop around here will sell out.
Yeah, well, we certainly come unstuck that first time, didn't we? We all missed out that night, but that's great, and it's grown extensively since then. But we're certainly making sure that we've got plenty of food for people around to actually to enjoy for well into the night.
Well, thank you to the City of Loxton Waikerie. Thank you to yourself, Leon, for being such a great representative. We always feel very welcome here, so thank you.
Well, that's our aim, is to be friendly and welcome everyone here, and hope they come back at a later stage.
Well, we'll get you to stand aside now, Leon, and yourself and Mike from Indiana will be waving the Australian and American flags, the United States flag, at the start. But very shortly,
That's something very unique for Loxton and the Riverland to have something like that happen. And look, I think that's very important if we get overseas people or whatever come in there to recognise that as well, because we can bring people from overseas or there to into Australia, South Australia and here in the Riverland to actually extend what we're doing. That's what it's all about.
Well, you'll get a good look at the Riverland today. We've already seen the river from the drone. We've been over towards the river, so it's been good. All right, Leon, we must get set. Thank you.
Thank you, and all the best to everyone out there in your cars and all your teams that certainly know all the work you're going to, and I just hope you have good, clean fun. Thank you.
Now, we need to make sure that everything is set for our pace car. So we will check with the pace car that everything is set. And we'll get very close to the Australian national anthem. Alex Moncrief, are we good down there? We'll get David Knight to bring down the music and get set for the next track. We're just getting word now from the background as to when we're ready to go. They're just doing, what's happening in the background here is they're doing a round of the marshals to make sure all the marshals are in position. Today we're live streaming thanks to GTrikes and Floodlight Media, the GTrikes live stream from Loxton. Myself and Sam Richards from UniSA, he's a journo student, nearly working for the paper. He and I will be taking you through this. I'm getting the all good to go. Well, I know the Americans might not know the words, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, would you please be upstanding in this beautiful town for the Australian national anthem. This will be the rolling lap. This is round 2 of the UniSA Australian HPV Super Series. Riders well tweeted in the Australian National Anthem. We've got some drama on the grid, which I'm going to stall for just a moment. Okay, we are going to go. This is the rolling lap. The race starts at the end of this rolling lap. Pace car ready. Let's roll, let's roll. Let's get some music on, Davey. And so we are away on the rolling lap. 95 teams, the biggest ever field we've had at Loxton here. And they head down into this left-hander and they ease into that long, long hill, 500-600 metres of pretty easy riding. They've got to figure out what they're going to do at the bottom. They'll have a look at it for the very last time in their vehicles at non-race pace. They'll come up the pretty strenuous hill, and that hill will get bigger and bigger as the day goes on. They'll come around the roundabout behind the camera here. They'll head down through the shopping district, and then they'll turn 90 degrees and come up here as the last of our vehicles comes through. They head down behind the pace car now. We're getting the all clear from the pace car. Things are sounding good. The start will be here in about 3 minutes' time. It'll be the Australian flag and the flag of the United States of America. Mayor Leon Stazanowski from Loxton and Mike from Indiana are going to be waving the flag. The track is now live. The track is now live, so please treat it as a live racetrack.
Welcome to the GTrikes new website and store. If you want to go down, you can have a look in our store. We're also able to go look at the trikes. We've got our vehicles here. Scroll down, have a look at the information, downloadable spec sheet. You're able to check out Fluidius, Matrix, Atomov, and our frames. And if you click on news, you're also able to see what we're up to, race updates and etc. New products will be launched via this part of the website. And if you click on the social feed part of the website, you're able to look through and see what we're posting on social media. You're also able to see what other people are hashtagging GTrikes, and it's also usable on all mobile devices and digital platforms. As you can see here, we can open it up. Opens up on our phone, we're able to scroll through, have a look at the various vehicles. We're also able to click into the store, so we're able to click into wheels and tyres. This opens up and we're able to look at all the different products, and all parts are audible via the store on your phone.
Have a look at this view as they come through here. Sam, you can see this with me as well. We're actually standing just on the edge of the roundabout here now as they come up towards our left. Sam, talk us through, this is your first time seeing this as a viewer. What do you think of this?
Well, I know it's going to get a lot faster. Everyone's just getting ready at this point, but you kind of almost feel that they're just about to break off the second they pass that line.
You can see they're hungry. They're like dogs in a lead at the moment. So the car teasing them as they come through here. Give them a round of applause. This is the slowest you'll see any of them today. The guys from Crafers Primary School, how are you feeling, boys? Yeah! There you go. You heard that right around the world on the live stream there. Where's your vehicle from here?
I don't know, somewhere.
It'll be it. But here's the American vehicle coming through now, the Rose Holman. There it is. That's going to be an interesting one to watch from a stability point of view as well, because it's a lot higher slung than any of the others we've ever seen here. Very soon we'll be at the start, so we'll get round to the start now, because this field already is spread over probably 300-400 metres. Very soon they'll be heading across the line. Mayor Leon Stazanowski and Mike from Indiana. Are you ready, boys? Get your flags ready, because here they come. This is the start of Loxton 2017. This is going to be big as they cross the line. 6 hours of racing. We are go! Go with the flags. Here we are. The race is on. Into the big left-hander. Watch for contact here. Careful around that corner. Onto two wheels goes GTrikes. And frenetic action straight away as they head down, trying to get the advantage down the hill. The American vehicle sways in the wind. Oh, what in the heck? Have you seen the lean on the American vehicle? That is outstanding. We'll get a close-up of that during the day. That vehicle leans like nothing else. So whereas we've got three solid wheels basically with a little bit of suspension for the other vehicles that we're used to, the American vehicle leans like a motorbike. It's fantastic. Still the flag waves. Highgate Hot Rod goes through. And still they come. We're getting word they're at the bottom of the hill now. So now spread over 700-800 metres on this track already. Some vehicles still yet to start the race. A canopy flaps in the breeze. That'll need to be fixed for one of our vehicles. Loxton Lightning, one of the locals comes through. Amelia pushes through. The Road Runners. Well, just to get some idea as to the frenetic action that happens back there, we're watching now for the faster teams who'll be coming through to us very shortly. Here they are now. So this will be the end of the first lap for our lead teams. They come through. It's relentless. Oh my goodness, what a lead already. This is huge. And you can put the flags away, boys. Well done, Mike. Well done, Mayor Stazanowski. Team Relentless from GTrikes goes through in first. Unhinged in second, our two pole sitters. In third, Fast Cats Racing. Fourth, the Hub Racing team. Fifth, it's the GTrikes. Now they've got a camera in the vehicle today. Wow, what a start to this race. Good, strong pace. We've got Tim Ninnis and David Knight in timing as well. They'll give us all of their updates. The transponders are firing off. You can hear them. Well, I can hear them, at least from here. Where the black line is there, that's where they get the sensor goes off. So that's how we know where they are placed. There's an ongoing timing system as well. You can follow that right around the world. We've got viewers already. A 1:55 155.5 is the fastest lap today. 155.5 from Team Relentless GTrikes. Here comes the American. We'll get a time on the American just for the people watching in Indiana at the moment. So they're about to pass us. There'll be the next vehicle from now. Now watch the sway going around the corner. Can we get this on camera? As they go around, they lean like a motorcyclist. I have never seen. That's a 248.8. The Americans 248.8. Their first lap ever in Australia. And what an unusual feeling that must be to lean like a motorcycle. So there you go. So as I was saying, we're now into lap 2 of round 2. The first round was at Mount Gambier a month ago in much colder conditions than this. This is actually incredibly hot here. I thought I heard someone scraping into the fence there. Myself and Sam will be giving you updates. Sam will be down in the pits, all thanks to GTrikes. I'll be around the place as well, and we'll meet some of the major guest stars here. We'll have the Americans with us. We'll have all the main players from each of the categories. Category 1, the primaries. Category 2, the junior secondaries. Category 3, the upper secondaries. And Category 4, the opens. We'll look at the all-girls teams. We'll look at the masters as well. There is a lot to cover here. We're racing for 6 hours. You are in sunny Loxton. Welcome to the Riverland in South Australia.
Hi, I'm Jeff and I'm from GTrikes, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown on our new vehicle Matrix. Matrix has been completely CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to build the optimal package around our rider. The frame within Matrix is our own dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to have a fully adjustable seat. The three wheels all feature quick release axles, and this allows us to do super quick pit changes. Matrix also features center steering. This allows us to place the rider's hands in a very ergonomic position. Matrix also features an internal carbon roll bar, which will protect the rider in the event of any accident. The dual chassis rail allows us to place the rider within 60 mm of the ground to help improve cornering.
Welcome to the GTrikes new website and store. If you want to go down, you can have a look in our store. We're also able to go look at the trikes. We've got our vehicles here. Scroll down, have a look at the information. downloadable spec sheet. You're able to check out Fluidius, Matrix, Atomov and our frames. And if you click on news, you're also able to see what we're up to, race updates and etc. New products will be launched via this part of the website. And if you click on the social feed part of the website, you're able to look through and see what we're posting on social media. You're also able to see what other people are hashtagging GTrikes, and it's also usable on all mobile devices and digital platforms. As you can see here, we can open it up. Opens up on our phone. We're able to scroll through, have a look at the various vehicles. We're also able to click into the store. So we're able to click into wheels and tyres. This opens up and we're able to look at all the different products, and all parts are orderable via the store on your phone. Hi, I'm Jeff from GTrikes, and this is our model Fluidius. Fluidius is designed to be a high-performance yet affordable vehicle. Fluidius has been CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to have a very aerodynamic and optimised fairing around the rider. Fluidius has been designed as a half clamshell. This allows us to have great access to the vehicle and the rider inside. Fluidius has an adjustable composite seat that slides along a dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to place the rider low to the ground. Fluidius has quick release front wheels. This allows us to do quick pick changes. Fluidius has push-pull steering with ergonomically designed and placed steering handles.
Hi guys, I'm here with Brittany Evans. If you remember, Brittany Evans did what I'm doing this year, last year. So she was a pit reporter, she roved around. Tell us what you're doing now, Brittany.
Oh, okay. Hi, Sam. Thanks for having me back, by the way. I currently am working with the ABC. So I'm the news journo up here in the Riverland. So I work in the Renmark office here, reading the news each morning and finding local community stories, floating around the Riverland and doing different bits and pieces. So we broadcast across the Riverland and the Mallee, and yeah, it's amazing. I love it up here. So it's an amazing opportunity to come back and actually be reporting for the ABC, and now here with you.
Awesome. And just remind me, you went to UniSA as well. I think you did the same course that I'm now doing. Is that right?
Yes. What course are you doing at the moment?
So I'm doing journalism and then also creative writing, but journalism, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I just did the Bachelor of Journalism, so you've got one up on me, but it was great fun and loved coming out here actually. So it was a good experience for my career and amazing meeting everyone at the Prix as well. So it's nice to come back and be a part of it and actually know a few people around the joint and see what they're doing in the pits. And gosh, the American team, how cool is that, having an American team?
That's pretty awesome, something new, and the Prix is always kind of innovating, always coming up with these new ideas. So yeah, it's great to see these people over from America giving it a go with a very unusual vehicle, but one that seems to be effective so far.
Yeah. Did you see it coming around the corner like that?
I did. There was a lot of tilt.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably help the speed around the corner actually, so maybe it's tactical.
Yeah, lucky it's not windy though, otherwise
That's
it could
true.
have a problem.
Yeah, good that we've got a nice clear day today. So talk me through a day in the life now at the ABC, Brittany.
Oh gosh, a day in the life. Okay, so I start work at 6 o'clock.
Early.
So yeah, nice and early. I get up at generally about 5:30 and then head into work, and I read the news at 6:30, 7:30, and then I do news headlines at 8:30. So I work pretty closely with the team at ABC Riverland. And then from there, I have to find 6 stories each day, which are mainly in the local community. So getting out and finding what issues are out there, what people in the community are doing, different things with the RSLs and community groups out here in the Riverland. So that's great to have a bit of contact, and on occasion I get to go out of the office and meet a few people and head out around the towns. So that's lovely. And then I finish up the day and head home early to bed to sleep to get up again the next morning.
Terrific. Yeah. Tell me a bit about how UniSA got you ready for that sort of role.
Well, I guess UniSA, it's great having that theory behind everything, and all the tutors really prepare you for talking through what kind of roles you need, what kind of experience you need to have. And I guess from there, it's really about your dedication and your want to get out there and do things. So getting experience around the world and around the community is really important, and that's something that UniSA really teaches you as well. How are you finding the course, Sam?
Yeah, terrific. I'm loving the more practical aspects, definitely. They're the funnest part. We've got to go out and make video stories and print stories and a lot of interviewing, etc. So yeah, it's been great. Yeah.
And what are you thinking about today? How are you thinking the race is going to pan out? Be quite interesting. I know lots of the Loxton community talk about the big hill, so lots of the community and the schools.
This is downhill and then it's followed by the uphill, so yeah, it's definitely interesting.
Yeah, so things will be interesting today.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing how it pans out.
Lovely.
Awesome. I suppose we'll pass back to you guys.
Oh, look at that one coming around the corner there. That's going
flying around.
Gosh. I guess the Loxton team were talking to me a bit before as well, saying that they've had quite a bit of practice around the hill. Their team really finds that as their strong point this year. So it'll be interesting to see how they actually pick that up against the other teams, and saying how, being a rural school, how much they are looking forward to competing against some of these city teams as well.
I suppose they've got the home advantage, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly,
just like in other sports, yeah. Alrighty, so we're just going to pass back, guys. We'll go back to the race itself. It's been great talking to you, Brittany.
Lovely. Thank you, Sam.
No
Enjoy
worries.
the day.
So UniSA before and after, with Brittany Evans now moving on from working here just a couple of years ago as the drone takes off above us. A journalism student at UniSA, now working for the ABC Riverland, and Sam Richards, a budding journalist with UniSA. UniSA, of course, our naming rights sponsors for the Super Series, have been for many years. And well done to these two great ambassadors for UniSA, and hopefully they'll enjoy their day. Brittany's doing a story here, you might have heard. Brittany's doing a story for the ABC News tonight at 7. Thank you, Britt, for letting me know. So hopefully you're enjoying the live stream right around the world. We're being watched in the States, we've been told. Over in Indiana and various other spots. We might tell you a map of where we're being picked up throughout the day as well. We'll give you that in a little while, but we are getting hits from right around the world. We're also posting your comments on the live stream at the bottom. You might have seen the graphic already. GTrikes is bringing us the live stream here. The technology is coming from Floodlight Media, South Australian based, but worldwide conquerors now. They are really a team that you should look up. If you're looking at live streaming an event, go to floodlightmedia.com.au and check them out. Contact them. They're a terrific bunch of young professionals who are really dynamic and have got big dreams and have just expanded phenomenally since they started working with us only a few years ago. We'll be back with results fairly soon. Local time is 10:30. We've been on this track now for half an hour. 5.5 hours to go. Hopefully you're enjoying your day out in the Riverland from wherever you are in the world. Right now you're watching Loxton.
Hi, I'm Jeff and I'm from GTrikes, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown on our new vehicle Matrix. Matrix has been completely CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to build the optimal package around our rider. The frame within Matrix is our own dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to have a fully adjustable seat. The three wheels all feature quick release axles, and this allows us to do super quick pitch changes. Matrix also features center steering. This allows us to place the rider's hands in a very ergonomic position. Matrix also features an internal carbon roll bar, which will protect the rider in the event of any accident. The dual chassis rail allows us to place the rider within 60 mm of the ground to help improve cornering.
Welcome to the GTrikes new website and store. If you want to go down, you can have a look in our store. We're also able to go look at the trikes. We've got our vehicles here. Scroll down, have a look at the information, downloadable spec sheet. You're able to check out Fluidius, Matrix, Atomov and our frames. And if you click on news, you're also able to see what we're up to, race updates and etc. New products will be launched via this part of the website. And if you click on the social feed part of the website, you're able to look through and see what we're posting on social media. You're also able to see what other people are hashtagging GTrikes, and it's also usable on all mobile devices and digital platforms. As you can see here, we can open it up. Opens up on our phone. We're able to scroll through, have a look at the various vehicles. We're also able to click into the store. So we're able to click into wheels and tyres. This opens up and we're able to look at all the different products, and all parts are orderable via the store on your phone.
Very soon we'll give you an update on where teams are in their divisions. 95 teams here thank you so much to our sponsors today. We'll talk through them shortly too. You're watching the GTrikes live stream via YouTube and Facebook.
Welcome to the GTrikes new website and store. If you want to go down, you can have a look in our store. We're also able to go look at the trikes. We've got our vehicles here. Scroll down, have a look at the information, downloadable spec sheet. You're able to check out Fluidius, Matrix, Atomov, and our frames. And if you click on new, you're also able to see what we're up to, race updates and etc. New products will be launched via this part of the website. And if you click on the social feed part of the website, you're able to look through and see what we're posting on social media. You're also able to see what other people are hashtagging GTrikes, and it's also usable on all mobile devices and digital platforms. As you can see here, we can open it up, opens up on our phone. We're able to scroll through, have a look at the various vehicles. We're also able to click into the store, so we're able to click into wheels and tyres. This opens up and we're able to look at all the different products, and all parts are orderable via the store on your phone. Hi, I'm Jeff from GTrikes and this is our model Fludius. Fludius is designed to be a high-performance yet affordable vehicle. Fludius has been CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to have a very aerodynamic and optimised fairing around the rider. Fludius has been designed as a half clamshell. This allows us to have great access to the vehicle and the rider inside. Fludius has an adjustable composite seat that slides along a dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to place the rider low to the ground. Fludius has quick release front wheels. This allows us to do quick pick changes. Fludius has push-pull steering with ergonomically designed and placed steering handles.
QRS, CUV. Copy. Copy. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. This is set.
Hi, I'm Jeff and I'm from GTrikes, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown on our new vehicle Matrix. Matrix has been completely CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to build the optimal package around our rider. The frame within Matrix is our own dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to have a fully adjustable seat. The three wheels all feature quick release axles, and this allows us to do super quick pit changes. Matrix also features centre steering. This allows us to place the rider's hands in a very ergonomic position. Matrix also features an internal carbon roll bar, which will protect the rider in the event of any accident. The dual chassis rail allows us to place the rider within 60 mm of the ground to help improve cornering.
Hi, I'm Jeff from GTrikes and this is our model Fludius. Fludius is designed to be a high-performance yet affordable vehicle. Fludius has been CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to have a very aerodynamic and optimised fairing around the rider. Fludius has been designed as a half clamshell. This allows us to have great access to the vehicle and the rider inside. Fludius has an adjustable composite seat that slides along a dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to place the rider low to the ground. Fludius has quick release front wheels. This allows us to do quick pitch changes. Fludius has push-pull steering with ergonomically designed and placed steering handles.
Let's have a good look now at the top 10s in each category, thanks to UniSA. Hope you're enjoying your time here at the track here at the beautiful town of Loxton. If you happen to be watching on the live stream, look us up on the map as well. We're in the right on the Murray here, main street of Loxton. Beautiful day, a little bit cloudy now. It was 2 degrees this morning with the cloudless morning, but now it is starting to cloud over. It's a little bit chilly. It's probably about 15 degrees right now. Let's look at our top 10s in each category. There are 95 teams in all. 25 of them are in the primary school category. In 10th is number 89, Craigburn Primary. Craigburn Cruisers won on 13 laps. And thanks to Tim Ninnis from Trim Systems for this. In 9th, a local team, number 253, Loxton Primary School, Loxton Lightning with 13 laps. Each lap is 1.5 Ks. In 8th position in the primary school category, number 191, Loxton Lutheran School, Divine Speed, 14 laps, so a good battle between two locals. In 7th, number 80, Holy Trinity Lutheran School, Hurricane on 15 laps. Then in 6th position is number 210, Crafers Primary School, Snappin' Pappin'. We'll talk to Crafers fairly soon. They're on 15 laps. Coromandel Primary School, Black Betty, number 53, is in 5th on 15 laps. It's their first time ever here in Loxton. They've finally made the trip up. The kids left this morning at around 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning for the big trip along the way. That is a trip of probably about 300 kilometres, which is wider than Indiana, if you're watching from the States. They travelled further than the width of your state this morning. In 4th, Crafers Primary School, The Edge, 15 laps. East Para Primary School, Crank Crew, doing well, 16 laps. Holy Trinity Lutheran School, Thunder, 16 laps. And leading at the moment is Highgate School, Highgate Hot Rod on 16 laps. They've been the national champions before, and here they are, leading by 22.491 seconds. That's pretty amazing. Close stuff here. The Victorian and South Australian teams there. In category 2, so the junior secondaries, in 10th is number 135, Swan Reach Area School, Black Swan Racing on 17 laps. In 9th, 61, Roof Rack City Racing, Black Rhino, 17 laps. In 8th, number 7, Scotch College SCR1, 18 laps. In 7th is 23, Modbury High School Lynx, 18 laps. In 6th, Crusoe College Loki. Crusoe College new here, number 278 on 19 laps. From the Barossa Valley, where they make the beautiful wines, is Nuriutpa High School Bullet, number 237 in 5th, 19 laps. In 4th, number 47, Holy Trinity Lutheran School Avalanche on 20 laps. Loxton High School, a little blurry, is in 3rd. Number 177 on 20 laps. In fact, 4 teams on the same amount of laps here in Category 2 Junior Secondaries. Unity College with Bunyip from Murray Bridge, where we host the big 24-hour finale in September. They're in 2nd, 206 laps. And a minute 38 ahead of them is our leader. Number 44, Holy Trinity Lutheran School Tempest on 20 laps. But a very close race between the top 4 with about 3 minutes between 1st and 4th. In 3rd position, there are in Category 3 rather, there are 23 teams. The top 10 are number 145 in 10th, Faith Lutheran College, Uberschnell, 19 laps. In 9th, number 111, Playford International College, Playford Panthers, 19 laps. In 8th, 189, Loxton High School, She's a Blur, an all-girls team. 19 laps, but not the highest rated all-female team in this category. In 7th, there is one above them. In 7th, number 97, St. Martin's Lutheran College, Carbonated, 19 laps. From Loxton again, Loxton High School Blurred Vision, number 184 is in 6 on 19 laps. Also on 19 laps from Nuriotpa High School Avenger, number 235 in 5th. In 4th, the leading all-female team in this category, Category 3, the upper secondaries, number 56, GTrikes Road Rage Trixie at 19 laps. Then on 20 laps, Modbury High School Cheetah, number 24. In 2nd is Cardine College Genesis on 21 laps, number 248. And leading Category 3, the upper secondaries, from Mount Barker High School, Barking Mad, 22 laps, number 165. Barking Mad from Mount Barker High School started appearing a few years ago, and for the last 2 or 3, they have been superb. In Category 4, this is the upper no, that's not true, it's the open category. There are 27 teams. Now, for those of you watching in the United States of America, and we've got plenty of you watching at the moment, the Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology
for the next race and see what the consensus is on that, and if the consensus is that we go short for one of them, we'll give it a go.
So the June and July races at Victoria Park in Adelaide, they're 4 points in the series as well.
Correct.
Then we go to Busselton, Western Australia, in August. And then we have the big one in September.
We do.
Now the point system is different this year, and I've been asked by quite a few people about the point system. So just simply as we can.
Sure.
How does it work now?
It's really simple. It's the same as it was last year in a funny way. To qualify for the series, the teams need to compete in at least 3 series events, of which one must be Murray Bridge. So 2 short races, and the eligible races are Mount Gambier, Loxton, or the 2 Adelaides. If they compete in 2 of those rounds and Murray Bridge, that's their point score, whatever it is. If they compete in 4 rounds, then their worst 1 round is dropped off. If they compete in 5 rounds, their worst 2 rounds are dropped off.
Got it. So basically, it's your top scores. So
your best 3, with Murray Bridge as the compulsory round.
Another difference in the scoring is that each category carries the same weight now.
Correct. Yes. So we did that to try and close up the gap at the top of each category. So the categories were represented in isolation, if you like, so that each category is then a very close competition. And that seems to have worked really well. Certainly, it was a close finish last year.
Yeah.
And that's a good. I think we think that's a step in the right direction with that whole process.
Good. All right. So here we are now. It's just on 11:30 local time here in beautiful Loxton. 1.5 kilometres of racing. A few little hairy incidents. I'm not sure how the Americans are currently going. They were sitting 22nd in their category, but they've had a little bit of technical trouble down the bottom of the straight. So we'll give you an update with Sam Richards down in the pits as soon as we can. Until then, Andrew McLaughlin, our chairman, thank you, sir, for your time.
Thanks, Paul. Thank you.
Stay well. Enjoy.
I will.
You sticking around after Loxton?
I'll stick around tonight.
Yeah,
absolutely.
At the Loxton Hotel.
At the Loxton Hotel.
You want to meet Andrew, that's where it'll be.
Thank you to the Loxton Hotel.
Actually, I will just quickly go through our sponsors as well. Our major series sponsor, of course, is UniSA. UniSA is a great place to basically build your foundation. We've got Piper here, who's working in media today from UniSA. We've got Sam Richards from UniSA doing journalism. We had Brittany Evans, as Andrew and I were just saying, who did journalism and is now a professional journo with the ABC TV station. Our sponsors here, thank you to the Loxton Hotel. Major sponsor, we'll meet Mark Halliday, the manager, who's going to be doing a trophy presentation for us later today. Henschke Transport, one of our major sponsors as well. Silver sponsorship, thank you to the Rotary Club of Loxton, the Loxton Community Centre, and Riverland Water Proprietary Limited. Thank you also to our bronze sponsors, the Country Bakehouse, who gave us the muffins. They are hellishly good. If you want a muffin or 5, the Country Bakehouse is open. Just head down the road and grab something from there. Thank you, Tim and the guys. Goodyear Auto Care Loxton, Aidan there, g'day. And the Loxton Club, Tracy By. Tracy's supplying us with coffee and is an all-round great person to have around. She's been so welcoming to us. I just want to say hi to Annette as well, who's a loyal listener. Also to JMA Engineering, Roadside Services, and the Loxton Chamber of Commerce as well. I'd like to thank all of those sponsors for their input. Today's event, as I mentioned, is sponsored by the Loxton Community Hotel, which is owned and run by members of the Loxton community. The Loxton Hotel is a prominent supporter of local charities and events and is delighted to be major sponsor of the Loxton Pedal Prix.
Hi, I'm Jeff and I'm from GTrikes, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown on our new vehicle Matrix. Matrix has been completely CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to build the optimal package around our rider. The frame within Matrix is our own dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to have a fully adjustable seat. The three wheels all feature quick release axles, and this allows us to do super quick pit changes. Matrix also features center steering. This allows us to place the rider's hands in a very ergonomic position. Matrix also features an internal carbon roll bar, which will protect the rider in the event of any accident. The dual chassis rail allows us to place the rider within 60 mm of the ground to help improve cornering.
Well, in just a moment's time, we're going to have one of our local artists on. His name is Daniel Ninnis. Excellent artist. He has a big future ahead of him. Bit of South Australian talent coming up on the live stream and around the track. I'd like to thank one of our major supporters here, big sponsor of Turn 2, in fact. That's the nasty turn down the bottom. Yeah, Henschke Transport. For all your transport requirements, nothing is too big or too small. You can contact Henschke Transport. In fact, I'll give you their phone number, so if you've got any transport needs, have a pen ready. I'll give you their website as well. Their number is 8595. That is 8595 9999. So 8595 9999. Or you can visit their website at www.henschketransport.com.au. Henschke, Henschke, Henschke Transport. And just quickly, I'll let you know that the Loxton Hotel is open for lunch today. If you want to grab some excellent food, just down the hill here from 12 till 2, and dinner tonight from 6 till 8. So make sure you do go down there. Fantastic facility. This is the one and only Daniel Ninnis. Well, we'll start that in just a moment again. So we'll just, what we'll do is we'll come back to that in just a moment. I'll tell you about the Loxton. We'll tell you about the Loxton Community Centre, proud sponsor of the main straight. The Loxton Community Centre has proudly sponsored community activities in Loxton since 2002, and over $218,686 has been donated to various Loxton community organisations over this time, including $15 grand donated to the new Pioneer Playground, which is you can just see from here. And in 2015-2016, $23,400 donated to 7 organisations within the Loxton district. This now is Daniel Ninnis. Enjoy this. Okay, let's do it. Let's have a look at the results as they stand. 2 hours in, 4 hours to go. It is round 2 here in Loxton of the UniSA Australian HPV Super Series, and sure enough, it's UniSA who bring us these results right now. In the primary school category, top 10 in 10th out of 25 primary schoolers is number 118, Loxton North Primary School. Nitro Grapes have made the top 10 with 25 laps. In 9th, Craigburn Primary School, with Craigburn Cruisers, 26 laps. In 8th, 80, Holy Trinity Lutheran School Hurricane, 27 laps. In 7th, 191, Loxton Lutheran School Divine Speed, 27 laps. Coromandel Primary School Black Betties dropped a spot. They're 27 laps. They're in 6th now. In 5th, Crafers moves up. Number 214, Crafers Primary School The Edge, 28 laps. East Para Primary School Crank Crew, 4th, 29 laps. In 3rd, Crafers Primary School Snappin' Pappin', number 210, they're on 29 laps. In 2nd, Highgate School Highgate Hot Rod have slipped down to 2nd on 30 laps. Our new leader is number 64, Holy Trinity Lutheran School with Thunder. 31 laps. They are a lap in front. The Victorians take the lead here in Category 1. In Category 2, there are 21 teams. The top 10 are in 10th, 135 Swan Reach Area School, Black Swan Racing, 32 laps. 47 Holy Trinity Lutheran School Avalanche, 33 laps. They're 9th. In 8th, 183 Mount Barker High School, Barking Mad 2, so the sequel to Barking Mad, are in 33 laps. 7th, Scotch College SCR 1, 34 laps. In 6th, 61 Roof Rack City Racing Black Rhino, 34 laps. In 5th, 23 Modbury High School Lynx, 34 laps. 4th is Loki from Crusoe College, number 278, they're on 35 laps. Then leap ahead 3 laps, 38 laps to 3rd, 177 Loxton High School, a little blurry. Also on 38 laps, Holy Trinity Lutheran School Tempest, trying for the double in categories 1 and 2. They're second in this one with 38 laps, and leading category 2 now is Unity College Bunyip, 206 from Murray Bridge, 40 laps, a 2-lap lead. That's a 3 kilometre lead. You'll notice there's no Pembroke. No Pembroke in this round. In 10th position in Category 3 out of 23 teams competing, in 10th is the locals, Loxton High School, She's a Blur, number 189, 36 laps. In 9th, also on 36 laps, in fact, said 36 laps for everyone from 10th till 6th. In 9th, 111 Playford International College, Playford Panthers 1. In 8th, 49 Xavier College Green Edge. In 7th, 56 GTrikes Road Rage Trixie, the all-female team. They are the leading all-female team in Category 3 now, ahead of 10th place She's a Blur. In 5th, on 37 laps, is number 235, Nuriokpa High School Avenger. Then in 4th, also 37 laps, is Modbury High School Cheetah, number 24. In 3rd, 184, Loxton High School Blurred Vision, 38 laps. 40 laps in 2nd is Cardine College Genesis, number 248. And leading by a lap is Mount Barker High School Barking Mad, number 165, 41 laps. In Category 4, the open categories, anyone my age even can enter this one, anyone over 18. Let's have a look at, first of all, where the visiting Americans are. They're sitting out of 27, they're sitting 25th at the moment. Number 283, Rose Hullman Institute of Technology, Rose Petal from Indiana, USA, are on 30 laps. They've done 45 kilometres in the last 2 hours with a fastest lap time of 277, so 241.277. Let's have a look at our top 10 in Category 4. Top 10s are in 10th, 193, Unhinged Underdog, 43 laps. In 9th, from Western Australia, they've moved up. Number 31, Western Australian HPVA Donald, number 43. So that is Donald. If you have a look at Donald, it's a Trump trike, orange trike. In 8th, we'll find that on camera for you soon. In 8th, 117, Roof Rack City Racing Eleanor, 44 laps done. In 7th, 192, Aberfoyle Park Campus, Pedal Prix, the Wild One, 44 laps. In 6th, 175, Reload Racing Frank the Tank has slipped down a bit, 45 laps done. In 5th, staying stable, is number 124, Hub Racing Team Septimus Hound, 45 laps. In 4th, they are moving up. Here they come. It's Team Relentless with Trump Trikes, 46 laps. They're 4 laps shy of the lead still. In 3rd, Blue Shift Darlene have had a massive leap in the last hour. 153 is their number on 47 laps. 2nd, GTrikes Road Rage Matrix. We'll have a camera in that a little later on. Number 42 on 48 laps, and leading by 2 laps. Unhinged, number 190. They've done half a century now, 50 laps. So South Australian team leads overall. Just getting a text that Donald, I don't know if it's true, it might be fake news, but Donald apparently has hit the wall. I made all that up. Okay, so oh God, it's good fun. If you're watching from the States, we'd love to hear from you via Facebook or YouTube. You can chat to us either way. Praise be with you. The Loxton Hotel is now open for lunch. If you fancy some excellent nosh, now's the time to go. Of course, all of our cafes and everything are open up here as well. Thank you to one of our sponsors, one of our silver sponsors, Riverland Water, a joint venture between Trilogy and AMP Capital, operates 10 water treatment plants in regional South Australia as part of SA Water's Rural South Australian Water Filtration Project. Riverland Water, one of our big sponsors here. Also, I'd like to make mention of Roadside Services and Solutions, proudly supporting the Pedal Prix Australian HPV Super Series and the District Council of Loxton Waikerie, one of our bronze sponsors here, the Roadside Services and Solutions. Also the Country Bakehouse, family friendly and baked fresh daily. How's this? Riverland's award-winning bakery, over 40 state and national awards. Guilt-free indulgence, actively lowering sugar, trans fats and salt across the entire range. I'd get them to add some salt for me. I'll have your salt. And the longest bakery to serve in the Loxton Township, celebrating 30 years of baking last year, so they're into their 31st year now. Also, thanks to the Loxton Club, open 7 days for lunch and dinner, so they're open right now. Undercover Kids Playground and Kids Room for a parents' retreat. JMA Engineering, they're a local stainless and structural steel company providing design and construction for commercial and industrial buildings. They've worked on things like Select Harvest, Woolworths, Loxton Winery, Selena Estates, and they do crane services as well. So they supply cranes to suit to pick up and carry 14-ton Limac, 50-ton Cardano, 100-ton Liebherr. No job too large or too small. Eat too many of those cakes and left to pick me up. And Goodyear Auto Care, thank you to them as well, one of our bronze sponsors, proudly servicing Loxton and Waikerie for a huge range of tyres, wheels and batteries, and farm service. Nothing's too big or too small. They've got exceptional customer service. Thank you to Goodyear Auto Care. All of our sponsors there, thank you so much. Well, in Category 1, it's always good fun, but it's always serious as well when these guys come to town. Crafers Primary School have draped themselves over the Loxton sign here. Category 1, they're currently sitting at around 3rd or 4th. Now, their nemesis, or one of them, is Highgate, with Highgate Hot Rod. They're not here to represent themselves, so these guys have got the full mic here. Cameron's up here on the L. G'day, Cameron.
Hello.
Mate, today, have you had a ride yet?
No.
Are you getting out there?
No.
Well, that's a good interview, isn't it? That's a bad start. Why are you here?
Because my brother's riding.
What do you want to say to your brother out there?
Good luck.
All right, now you'd like to see your team win. Come over to the O here. I've got Fraser. Yeah? Fraser with me. Who's riding the bike that you know?
I don't know.
You know, we don't always rehearse this, can you tell? How old are you?
9.
All right, are you ever going to ride in one of these bikes?
Probably.
Okay, do you want to look at the camera and say hello to anyone?
Hi.
Can we put it on our show reel? Thank you, Fraser. Excellent. Now, Cade, how are you, champ?
Good.
Which school do you go to?
Trikes Primary.
Checking every fact now, I won't assume anything. I would like you to look into that camera at everyone who's watching from home, from Adelaide, and also from around Australia, and also even in the United States of America, and I want you to tell them why they should come to Loxton. This will be good.
They should come to Loxton because it's a good race and there's a good trash corner.
Thank you for that. And Dave, I'm so glad we're doing this. And finally, what's your name?
Felix.
Felix, how are you feeling?
Good.
You've got the other side of the X here on the Loxton sign. How long are you guys staying up in Loxton?
2 nights.
Okay. Is it your first time up here?
No, second.
What do you think of Loxton?
Good place.
How have you found the racing, mate?
Great.
Okay, we might leave it there.
Welcome to the GTrikes new website and store. If you want to go down, you can have a look in our store. You're also able to go look at the trikes. We've We've got our vehicles here. Scroll down, have a look at the information, downloadable spec sheet. You're able to check out Fluidius, Matrix, Atomov, and our frames. And if you click on news, you're also able to see what we're up to, race updates and etc. New products will be launched via this part of the website. And if you click on the social feed part of the website, you're able to look through and see what we're posting on social media. You're also able to see what other people are hashtagging GTrikes, and it's also usable on all mobile devices and digital platforms. As you can see here, we can open it up. Opens up on our phone, we're able to scroll through, have a look at the various vehicles. We're also able to click into the store, so we're able to click into wheels and tyres. This opens up and we're able to look at all the different products, and all parts are orderable via the store on your phone.
It's 1:15 here at Loxton now. It's 17 degrees. It's the maximum score that we were meant to hit today. It feels hotter than that. It must be very warm in the bikes as well. 96 starters, not 95. It was actually 96. Beats the record by 8. Welcome to Loxton for the GTrikes live stream. We are aware that Facebook has bumped us off at the moment. There are some copyright infringement issues that they're concerned with. We are still running on YouTube, so if you've got friends who are wanting to watch this, just in YouTube, just look us up. Actually, you can go to our own YouTube channel, the Pedal Prix YouTube channel, and you'll find us there. Sam Richards, we've had a hell of a day. You saw, just let's recap what happened earlier before we go through the halftime running sheet. You saw an incident today with the guys from Rose Holman, the Americans. What happened?
Yeah, so they'd just come out of the pits. There was a new rider in. He was fairly inexperienced. He was kind of new to it, giving it a go. It's one of the first times on a real track, obviously coming from America. So yeah, he went down past the pits, and the bike toppled a few times, quite gently, just to the side over. But and when he tried to restart, he couldn't quite get off. So they had to go backwards down the pits in the opposite direction of the usual traffic, and go back to the pits. And I think they made a rider change.
Gotcha. Okay, so they're back up and running again. They have had a few dramas here, and their position has been reflected accordingly. What we're going to do, thanks to UniSA, our naming rights sponsors, and also GTrikes, we'll go through the top 10 in each category here, starting with the primary schoolers. So we're going to have to refer to this to do this. In 10th at the moment, this is your primary school, Category 1. In 10th, number 118, Loxton North Primary School, Nitrate Grapes, 42 laps. They always like it when the locals do well. Leon will be happy with that. You met Leon at the Country Bakehouse.
Absolutely, a very friendly man.
Yeah, he is, and Lynette, his wife too. In 9th, number 80, Holy Trinity Lutheran School, Hurricane, 43 laps. Also on 43 laps, Crafers Primary School, The Edge. In 7th in Category 1 at halftime, Loxton again, Loxton Lutheran School, Divine Speed on 43 laps. There's been an incident just off, and we might see if we can get this on the camera here, but we can hear it to our right. It's on the big left-hand corner, and we can hear our producers. Hey, it's Rose. It is the Americans who are down, and you can see on your screen, on the bottom of the screen here, they have tipped it. Often vehicles in Australia will have something written on the bottom as a humorous sort of message. So they've just gone checking the rider, and away we go. What an unusual and beautiful looking machine this is. It's seen its share of scrapes, Sam.
It certainly has. Let's see if it gets off here to a good start. It's looking a bit better now, a bit smoother.
Yeah, it's... I don't know what the signalling is there. That's our policeman from Horsham.
Oh no.
Holy. Hold! Oh my. It's, I'd love to have a go in that. I've been in regular racing machines, but this one here has such a tricky system to it that they obviously know, and it meets specs, Sam, but wow. Watch when they lead. Can we stay with this shot for just a moment? Watch when it leans into the corner. It'll be like a motorbike here. Here we go, going wide and turning just at the top of your screen now. Brake lights, or the flashing lights behind, go on. Now leaning into the corner and hopefully makes it coming up the straight. There we are now on the corner there. That's Henschke Transport corner there, going up and then coming up towards us again at the back of us. It will be. Yeah, we'll see it as we talk. So we'll keep going through and just watch this screen as they come through, Sam. Maybe you could watch that screen for me. You can see them now with the big, massive headlight just weaving through traffic. So they're actually making some headway. Where were we now? So in 6th, 89, Craigburn Primary, Craigburn Cruisers, 44 laps. Coromandel Primary School, Black Betty on debut here at Horsham. Horsham. We're not in Horsham, we're in Loxton. My apologies to everyone who lives there. Horsham is a nice space. Oh, shush at the background. Coromandel Primary School, first time here in Loxton, but they've been racing a long time, of course. Crafers Primary School, Snap and Pappin in fourth on 46 laps. 48 laps, East Para Primary School Crank Crew. In second is Highgate School with Highgate Hot Rod, 49 laps. And still a 2-lap lead, Holy Trinity Lutheran School Thunder from Horsham, which is where that info came from, and 64 laps. One of the dads, Sam, is from Horsham and remembered when I used to work on 3WM and approached me. He was the policeman who I used to speak to when I was on the radio over there. And he's here, one of the dads today from the lead team.
Isn't that incredible? Such a small world sometimes.
It is very. Okay, let's do category 2. These are your junior secondaries from 10th.
Alrighty, so in 10th position, we've got Mount Barker High School, Barking Mad. They've finished 53 laps at this point. In 9th, just above them, we've got Holy Trinity Lutheran School, the Avalanche. They've done 54 laps. So in 8th, just in front of them, we've got Roof Rack City Racing Francis Birkles. They've done 55 laps. On the same amount of laps at the top of them, we've got Scotch College, SCR1 with 55 as well. In 6th, we've got Roof Rack City Racing Black Rhino. They've done 56 laps. Then just above them in 5th, we've got Crusoe College Loki. So they've done 57. And on 57 as well, we've got in 4th place Mobbery High School Lynx. Now, there's a little bit of a jump between the top 3. So in 4th, we've got 57 laps. And then in the 3rd position, we've got 62 laps with Holy Trinity Lutheran School Tempest. Then above them, locals, Loxton High School, a little blurry, 63 laps. So that's great to see the locals doing well there. And then in first position in category 2, we've got Unity College Bunyip with 65 laps.
Yeah, not bad. The Unity College team from Murray Bridge will be very happy with that. They've been a strong team for a long time. This drone footage is superb. Just watching some of the pan shots as they went around here. We'll just watch some of the action here as the teams pick their lines. They're coming up the hill here, the relief of the roundabout. God, that is such a great shot from the drone there. You can see the legs pedalling hard. There's the big playground the council built recently. As we come around, there's Green Edge behind as well. So the beautiful sweeping view here. Terrific, and down into the shopping district once again. Okay, let's look at category 3, Sam, here. I'm with Sam Richards, who is... you remember Brittany Evans a few years ago? Brittany is now a full-time journo, a professional journo, and her report on this event will be on the ABC tonight, locally, at 7 p.m. Sam Richards doing the same course. In 10th, in category 3, the upper secondaries, 145, Faith Lutheran College Uberschnell, meaning very fast, 56 laps. Also on 56 laps, 111, Playford International College, Playford Panthers 1. In 8th, 189, Loxton High School, She's a Blur, an all-female team. Is it the highest-rated female team? We'll find out. So they're rated 8th in this category, and they're on 57 laps. Then up to 60 laps for Nuriupa High School, Avenger, number 235. Also on 60 laps is Modbury High School Cheetah, number 24. In 5th, Xavier College Green Edge. We just saw them on the camera there. They're sitting in 5th in their category, number 49. In 4th, Trixie, the all-female team. So they're leading, Sam. They're leading their category at the moment in the all-females category 3. 56 is their number. GTrikes Trixie with 61 laps. Cardine College Genesis is in 3rd on 62 laps. In 2nd, locals again, is Loxton High School Blurred Vision, 63 laps. But with the lead now of 5 laps, at 7.5 kilometres approximately, is Mount Barker High School Barking Mad, number 165, 68 laps. Now we'll do category 4 and then we'll look at where the Americans are sitting on debut here. So category 4.
Okay, so in 10th place in category 4, we have EDEC, HPV Team Fire Breathing Rubber Duckies. Now that's quite a name. They've got 71 laps to their name.
They won at the first Bustleton about 3 or 4 years ago, whenever we started. I think it was 4 years ago now. They won at Busso. Great team.
Terrific. So in 9th, we've got AHPVSS Donald. They're on 71 laps as well. Above them, we have Fast Cats Racing Hellcat. They've done 71 laps. Above them, we've got Reload Racing Frank the Tank in 6th. They've got, let's have a look there. I might have skipped a spot there, I reckon.
Easy to do as well.
Yeah.
Roof Rack City Racing Eleanor was just before them. Oh, after them actually 72. But Frank the Tank, you're right, 73.
That's right. Yep. So they were in 6th there on 73 laps, and then above them we've got Hub Racing Team Septimus Hound. They've done 73 laps, and then in 4th position above them, Blue Shift Darlene with 75 laps to their name, and it's all pretty close at the top. There's not a great breakout between the ones that are just leading the race at this point. In 3rd, we've got Team Relentless GTrikes. They're on 77 laps. Above them in 2nd, we've got GTrikes Road Rage Matrix on 78 laps. And then in 1st place, we have Unhinged on 80 laps.
Wouldn't GTrikes with Matrix love to win this, being the GTrikes live stream here with the pictures and the sound? Thanks very much to the guys from Floodlight Media. Okay, the Americans, Sam.
Okay,
they have fought a street fight.
They have indeed. I suppose they're finding the feet a little bit in the first race.
Yeah.
So in Category 4, it looks like we've got 27 competitors.
Yep.
They're sitting 26th right now. So they've completed 43 laps by the looks of things, with the best lap being 2 minutes 41 seconds.
So there you go. So, wow, 2:41. It's strange to see USA written on our sheet, isn't it? It's a terrific thing. Just to compare time, so 2:41 they've pulled in their best lap. The fastest time today has been a 1:55.504 by Team Relentless GTrikes. I expect they are starting to gain, so they're 3 laps adrift. That's 4.5 Ks. In this context, with 2.5 hours to go, still catchable. So I'd be watching them. Unhinged, very strong, hard to catch, but things, as you've seen, things do happen here at the racetrack. So who knows? Now, just repeating again, we do know that Facebook, our feed is down. Go to YouTube, or let your friends know, go to YouTube or go to Google and search YouTube Pedal Prix live stream, thanks to GTrikes. Any of that configuration, you'll find us. We're working on the Facebook stuff. It's a copyright issue that we've got going on there, which is a bit of a shame. 2.5 hours to go. Too hard to pick. I would say, Sam, at the moment that the stories that really interest me are in Category 1, Highgate School, Highgate Hot Rod, 2nd place, 49 laps. East Para Primary School, 48 laps. They're 2nd and 3rd. You've got Crafers just behind them in 46. And you've got Holy Trinity Lutheran School Thunder, the Victorian side. The 3 South Australians nipping at their heels. So that's a good race to watch. It's fairly close in Category 2. Unity over Loxton over Holy Trinity. So 3-way battle there. In Category 3, just to summarise again, 5-lap lead to Mount Barker's Barking Mad. But Loxton High School Blurred Vision, Cardine with Genesis, and GTrikes Road Rage, and also Green Edge from Xavier, all fairly close. And in Category 4, Unhinged, 80 laps, GTrikes Matrix, 78. 77 to Team Relentless GTrikes, who are on the move, by the way. They are coming up, so they'll be worth watching. Hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast here. Sam, we're having a good day. We've been mixing it with the locals.
Absolutely. It's been great to have a chat with a few different people in the pits.
It has. We'll send you down to the pits fairly shortly. In fact, there's the compound that we're in right now. So we are at the front of... Where are we? we're in the building with all of the antennas on the top there, looking out at the track. It's a brilliant scene here. Actually, we'll just talk you through this. There's the floodlight van in the white there, and you can imagine what an exciting event this is for people who come here. And then you get the technology. You can watch it on your phones or your tablets around the track as well. There's Dave's feet. We're going to go... In fact, if we keep watching... They're going to come. Are they coming down? Are they, Dave? Yeah. No. We're staying here. They're going to come down to us. How cool is this? So this is some drone control here. At the drone racing, there's the shadow of it now. The drone racing at the Royal Adelaide Show, Sam, we have to be behind a very, very strict barrier because these things go at about 100 kilometres an hour with the drone racing. Here we go. We'll give you a wave here from the commentary booth. Thanks to GTrikes and Floodlight Media. This is just a little bit cool. He's going to fly in and say hello. How are you? There we go. This is where we are here. And you can see we're using a green screen today as well that we superimposed GTrikes on. How cool is that, Sammy?
That is awesome.
Isn't that great?
That is incredible.
Yep, and they'll give you a look inside the the van here, all the boys there. G'day, guys. How you going? Joe's just come back from, I don't know where he's been with the Sea Shepherd. He's been out there somewhere. I can't even make out who that was, but there's a big production van here as well. And just behind you is the Loxton sign, Dave, as well. You might just see. Dave's actually holding the drone here now. So there's the Loxton sign that we talked to the kids from Crafers from before. So a bit of a foot tour now with the drone as well. How brilliant is this? Well, hopefully you're enjoying your time here. There's Trent. And off it goes once more. We'll leave you with some images. We'll give you more updates. We're going to send Sam. Sam, we'll send you down to the pits, I think.
Yeah, I reckon I'll head down to the pits and have a chat with a few different people.
Yep, all right. Well, we'll get some updates on what's happening down there. You'll see some tired legs. Often, statistically, a few more breakdowns as you'd expect, but also a few mistakes towards the end of the race as well as people get tired. So for you and for everyone down there, please don't stand in pit lane. It does get very hectic. All riders need to be wearing their helmets, glasses and seat belts. And we will talk to Sam in the pits very soon. You're watching the GTrikes live stream, live from Loxton. It is round 2 of the UniSA Australian HPV Super Series.
Hi, I'm Jeff from GTrikes and this is our model Fludius. Fludius is designed to be a high-performance yet affordable vehicle. Fludius has been CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to have a very aerodynamic and optimised fairing around the rider. Fludius has been designed as a half clamshell. This allows us to have great access to the vehicle and the rider inside. Fludius has an adjustable composite seat that slides along a dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to place the rider low to the ground. Fludius has quick release front wheels. This allows us to do quick pick changes. Fludius has push-pull steering with ergonomically designed and placed steering handles.
Tell me about how you found it out there, mate.
Yeah, it's pretty, as everyone knows, Loxton's a pretty hard track. You got the hill. And surprise, it's pretty hot in the trike for us today. We've got the air vents, so yeah, it's been pretty warm, but trike's been quick. Traffic sometimes is a bit tight, just on the two corners. Sometimes I get your way and hold you out a bit, but apart from that, trike's running really sweet. Brand new from Trump Trikes today. Simon's put a lot of work on it. Jason's put a lot of love into it, so we're loving it. It's going quick, so we'll keep racing hard.
Now you race an hour 10. That's a fair. How many people are in your team today?
We got 5, so...
are you kind of divvying it between yourselves, and that's your session done now?
Yeah, hopefully. If we have issues, or which we won't, but you've got to have a backup plan. Guys can go again, go a second ride, but yeah, if we all do a bit over an hour, we'll make it home. So,
and what's your goal today as a team?
Just race as hard as we can. It's a brand new trike, so it's a bit unknown for us, but we know that Simon and Jason have worked really hard and built a great trike. So just keep racing hard and the result will be what it will be.
There you go. That's been Daniel from Team Relentless. He's cooling down on his bike right now. I'll pass back to you, Paul. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jeff and I'm from GTrikes and I'm going to give you a quick rundown on our new vehicle Matrix. Matrix has been completely CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to build the optimal package around our rider. The frame within Matrix is our own dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to have a fully adjustable seat. The 3 wheels all feature quick release axles and this allows us to do super quick pick changes. Matrix also features center steering. This allows us to place the rider's hands in a very ergonomic position. Matrix also features an internal carbon roll bar which will protect the rider in the event of any accident. The dual chassis rail allows us to place the rider within 60 mm of the ground to help improve cornering.
Hey there, I've got a couple of races from Narracourt Primary School Blue Thunder here. There's 7 here, there's 16 in the whole team. I've got one of their shoes. You can see they've kind of taped it up so that the shoelaces won't get in the way. And all these fellas have raced so far. So I'll just kind of go around, we'll have a chat about how you went. How'd you find it out there, mate?
It's kind of hard getting up the hill, but once you get down the hill, it's just a piece of cake. It's really
a lot of people are finding that down the hill is kind of the easy bit. You can kind of just take it a bit easy. How about you, mate? How'd you find it out there?
Yeah, it was really fun at the top because I started the race. And down the hill I went to 9th gear. So
exciting. Who's raced before here? Have all you raced before? Is this your first race? Second race. So they haven't raced heaps of times so far. How about you, buddy? How'd you find it out there?
I think just when you come out the pits, it's really easy to get up the hill, but then when you go for your second round, it's a lot harder.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, as you do a few laps, you kind of wear out, and these boys, they've been doing 4 laps each, kind of a fast rotation system. So yeah, then with their shoes, they're going to keep racing, they're going to keep pushing. I'll pass back to you, Paul. Thank you.
Welcome to the GTrikes new website and store. If you want to go down, you can have a look in our store. We're also able to go look at the trikes. We've got our vehicles here. Scroll down, have a look at the information, downloadable spec sheet. You're able to check out Fluidius, Matrix, Adamov and our frames. And if you click on news, you're also able to see what we're up to, race updates and etc. New products will be launched via this part of the website. And if you click on the social feed part of the website, you're able to look through and see what we're posting on social media. You're also able to see what other people are hashtagging GTrikes, and it's also usable on all mobile devices and digital platforms. As you can see here, we can open it up. Opens up on our phone, we're able to scroll through, have a look at the various vehicles. We're also able to click into the store, so we're able to click into wheels and tyres. This opens up and we're able to look at all the different products, and all parts are orderable via the store on your phone.
Hey there, we've got a few girls from Grant High School here to have a chat with us. We've got Isabel, Jasmine, forget your name, sorry, Faith and Amber. So girls, tell me how the race is going so far.
It's pretty good, and yeah.
Have you raced yourself yet?
Yeah.
How'd you find the time in the bike?
Well, I found it a bit hard going up the hill, but when I went down the other hill, it was pretty okay.
Yeah, on that flat you can definitely kind of get a bit more speed up. How about you? Have you raced yet?
I haven't raced yet, but I'm going in after a few more people.
How are you feeling about that time in the bike?
It's fairly fun until you reach the sharp corners and it gets a bit scary, but you get over it.
How do you handle those sharp corners?
You just like slow down a bit and then you just go full throttle after.
What about you, Faith? Have you ridden yet?
Not yet, but I will soon.
Do you know when you're coming into the bike? You have a time of day in mind or anything?
No. When my name on the board.
Are you looking forward to it? Are you nervous?
I'm nervous, but I'm very looking forward to it.
All right, cool. And how about you? Have you raced yet? You have? How'd you go?
I did all right.
How many laps did you finish?
5 or 6.
And so, did you have a special tactic out there or anything? Did you have any goal while you're out on the bike?
Just keep going.
So that's the message from Grant High School. I'll pass back to you, Paul. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jeff from GTrikes, and this is our model Fluidius. Fluidius is designed to be a high-performance yet affordable vehicle. Fluidius has been CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to have a very aerodynamic and optimised fairing around the rider. Fluidius has been designed as a half clamshell. This allows us to have great access to the vehicle and the rider inside. Fluidius has an adjustable composite seat that slides along a dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to place the rider low to the ground. Fluidius has quick release front wheels. This allows us to do quick pick changes. Fluidius has push-pull steering with ergonomically designed and placed steering handles.
Well, welcome back to Loxton. It is, 2 hours away from the finish now. A 6-hour race, and here we are just after 2 o'clock local. I've got the results in my hand. We'll get to that fairly soon. The GTrikes live stream from Loxton, running on YouTube at the moment. Facebook we're working on. Sam Richards, journalism student at UniSA, having a great day out in the pits. Sam, you're with the man that makes this all possible, Jeff from GTrikes.
That's right, Paul. I'm here with Jeff from GTrikes. Tell me, Jeff, how's the race going so far?
Yeah, we've been having a really good day. Our first team's currently sitting in 3rd place, which has been really good. Relentless just caught us and took 2nd from us, but it's been a really good day. It's been going good.
How are the boys going? It's pretty hot out there in the sun today, even though it's just 17 degrees.
Yeah, they're going pretty good. The guys in our first team are really going along well, and even the girls in our other team are coping really well with the heat, which is good.
Where are they sitting in Category 3 right now?
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
I can tell you that one actually, Sam. So we're looking for you guys in Category 3. Trixie, the all-girls, is 5th overall, Jeff. So
that's
actually
fantastic.
Really, yeah, terrific. 5th out of 23.
And that's all girls too.
Yeah, so they've done 75 laps. That 75 laps, we'll get to that in just a moment. We'll compare it against another team that's racing here. Just, Jeff, you said that they caught you, Relentless caught you. We predicted that, Sam. Remember about an hour ago we were saying that Relentless was on the march. Have you slowed down? What's happened there?
I think Relentless has just been a strong team all year.
Yeah.
You know, they've got a great group of riders there, and you know, we've still got quite a young team, and I guess we like to think that we're in a phase of building, and our guys are stepping up, and you know, we'd like to see where we are at the end of the year.
All right. Has everything gone to plan today, mate? Everything gone smooth?
Yeah, we've been going pretty well. The bikes have been running pretty good. We might have to do an extra pit change on each of them that we hadn't really accounted for, but I think it's just, you know, it is a bit warm, and you know, we're not used to it.
Now, I don't know what the weather's like over in Indiana. I'll tell you right here where we're sitting, we're squished in, a bit like the team riders in your bike from Indiana, USA. How cool is this? You've made the trip all the way to South Australia. Nico, welcome to the Pedal Prix.
Thank you.
When did this first become an idea?
I'd say probably after our second competition in the United States last year.
Yeah.
We looked at this competition, and it kind of put the competitions in the United States to shame, really.
In what way did you do that?
Size, magnitude.
Yeah.
It's so much more excitement here and energy behind these races. There's not a lot of focus on human-powered vehicle competitions back in the United States.
Okay, well, I was in California 3 years ago, and I did notice models of HPVs that were around, a lot of recumbent sort of riding, and there was talk of getting a series going over there. You said you've ridden in competitions in the States, so what is there where you live?
Well, it's American Society of Mechanical Engineers.
Yeah.
That's the organizing body for all the human-powered vehicle competition, at least the bigger competitions in the United States. And they usually put on 2 of their bigger races, East Coast and West Coast, throughout the year. And we'll typically go to both. There have been a few in California.
Yeah.
This year there was one in Las Vegas. That was West Coast.
Wow, was that good?
Yeah. See, we couldn't go to that because we were preparing for Pedal Prix.
When you've told people you're going to, what do you tell people? We're going to Australia, we're going to Loxton, how do you sell it to other people? What have you said to them?
Well, is this a person that's never heard of human-powered vehicle, or is this someone's a little bit more familiar with the sport?
Well, I'm just wondering, you know, when you've said we're going to Australia, what's been the impression that's come back to you? What have people said?
I think probably shock.
Yeah.
Like, why? Like, what's going on over there in the spring that you guys are having to get so much funding for, having to spend so much time on a vehicle for?
Right now, what time is it over in? It'd be about 3, 4 in the morning?
Yeah.
I'm guessing. I'm guessing.
It's about a day offset.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because locally here, it's just gone 2 o'clock in the afternoon on May the 7th. If people are watching over there, and I hope they are still, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Do you know people who are watching?
My parents, for one. I
Hi,
sure
Mum and
hope
Dad.
so. You better
He's doing
be.
all right.
You better. Nah, but we've definitely given the link for live stream to professors, students, and people have showed interest. So yeah, I hope that some people are watching.
Just on that, if you've sent them the Facebook Live link, that's not running at the moment, so we've got a YouTube one as well, so YouTube is still up and running. Let's talk about results. Okay, so category 4 where you are, the Rose Hillman Institute of Technology. Who's Rose? Who was Rose? What's Rose Hillman? Explain that to us.
I think honestly it was a bit of farmland that some people came and bought off from a guy for a large sum of money, and then teamed up with another man. That's where Rose-Holman comes from. They kind of teamed up and put their minds to just developing university for engineering.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're a student of that.
Correct.
Yeah. So Rose Pedal is the name of your vehicle.
Yeah, we tried to be a little clever with that. You think so? Yeah.
Is the vehicle, you've done 54 laps at the moment, all right?
All right.
You're sitting 26 in your category. Is your vehicle typical, because it's not typical for us, is it typical of what you would race in the States?
Not necessarily. There are a lot of, we'll see some of the low riding fixed tadpole trikes, definitely some bicycles, tilting human powered vehicles. But this one right here with the tilting Delta trike is not anything that you would really see at the ASME competitions, nor here, apparently.
The tilt itself, you're like a motorcycle rider. So, as you and I know, when you've ridden in vehicles, Jeff, you lean a bit. You might go on two wheels. But to tilt, to actually feel the whole cabin go over, what is that like?
It's a bit of a rush for the first time, certainly. We've gotten definitely got a reaction from you on the start. But you just it's something you have to get used to. But it's definitely advantageous, especially down at Crash Corner. When you have a lot of those fixed trikes turning over because of the speed.
Sure.
Yeah, the speed and the turn wants to push you out of the turn. So
Sam was down in the pits when you guys had an incident there, and the rider found it very hard, didn't you, Sam? What did you see?
He'd just gone out of the pits, and he was passing along through the lane there, and it was just a couple of times that he kind of tilted over, and he was just struggling to get going. So yeah, I think your team pushed back, and then you switched over riders for that period.
So is it hard to start then? Like it's a bit of a, once you've got the forward momentum going, it's a bit like tightrope walking, like I know. But, you know, is that what it's like?
So what I like to do...
Who's texting in saying, what the hell are you talking about?
I mean, if you're saying it's dangerous, like tightrope walking, then I would absolutely agree with that. But what I like to do is just get up to about 5-6 miles an hour with the tilt lock on. So it just treats it like a fixed trike at the low speeds, which is pretty advantageous. And then once you get up to speed, let go of that tilt lock, and it treats it just like a bike.
That's what you were saying. The tilt lock wasn't on, and that's why.
Perhaps that was it. Yeah, that would explain it.
It looked like it had no legs on it at all. Would you've seen the vehicle we're talking about, Jeff? Now you're GTrikes, all right? You've been designing vehicles for years. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Only online from America and Europe. You know, you see a few of them float about, but like you said, it's not a very common thing. I think that you can just have a look at and appreciate the effort and the guys have put into it, that it's something special, and you know they also put a lot of time and effort into it, and a lot of people just couldn't do it.
What would it cost you to make? Do you know? Do you have a dollar value on it?
Well, I'd say I wouldn't pay for the vehicle more than $2,000, $3,000, but the raw materials that went into this thing, upwards of $9,000, $10,000.
This is American.
Yeah, American dollars right there.
All right, anyone got a converter on that?
We're having a bit of a conversion issue.
So, what are you doing? Just talk locally now. You've first time in Australia?
Yeah.
What do you think? What have you seen?
Oh, I love the quaintness of the city. Adelaide is where we've been staying before we came to Loxton. It's a bit small in comparison to Sydney, Melbourne, but I love the way that it's set up. It's all very clean. It looks like the city developers really had their stuff together.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's good to hear. There's a few things I could say. You guys come from a very populous area. Indiana is 10 times smaller than South Australia, but you have 4 times the population.
Yeah, it's a bit crowded.
It's like 230 k's across. You travelled that from Adelaide to here. So it's not that big a state, really, Indianapolis, but you've got so many people there.
No.
Indiana, I mean, sorry.
Yeah. We're from a small little town called Terre Haute, Indiana, just outside of Indianapolis, if any of you out there are familiar with that. But there are enough cities the population goes up because of the number of cities in Indiana.
Now you're getting a reach, Jeff, at the moment with GTrikes. GTrikes, we've seen a few of them, and Sam and I were talking about them before. The beautiful, sleek. Not all of them are pink, but a few of them are. If anyone's interested in getting one of them, how would they go about doing that?
The best way is to either check out our Facebook page, which is just GTrikes, or go to our website, which is www.gtrikes.com.au, and have a check out there. We built a new website last year, which has got a lot more information. It's got the online store, so we can help people out in more than just selling them a bike.
Sure, in fact, on the Floodlight Media website, so floodlightmedia.com.au, or the Australian International Pedal Prix website, which is pedalprix.com.au, or on our Facebook page as well. There's a video with you in it at the SA Film Studios.
We've made the Matrix. That was a great location, and the Floodlight Media guys did a great job on that video as well.
Yeah. All right then. Well, Sam, I don't know if you've got anything else for these boys.
Not much. I reckon we've covered pretty much everything for now.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for looking after us with the GTrikes coverage.
Not a problem, Paul. It's been a pleasure to be involved again, and allow the folks around the world to see this fantastic sport, and and let our parents at home watch out what we're doing. It's great to be a part of it.
It is good. Nice words, Jeff. And just Nico, you and your team, are you sticking around, or are you going home tomorrow? Or what are you doing?
The plan is to head back to Adelaide with Fast Cats Racing tonight, actually, after the race.
Okay.
And then we're going to probably relax, nurse our sore legs, and then head back to the States Tuesday morning.
Will we see you again?
I sure hope so. One of the plans that we're trying to instill in our team back in the States is to try and get a trip like this once every 4 years, right? It's just tough to get the funding. Definitely. That's something that you can't just bring up every year, every other year. It's tough, but certainly we'd like to see you again.
Are you having another ride today?
Oh, yeah.
Have you got actually every machine, before you go, every machine has to have a warning device.
Mm-hmm.
You've got one in yours?
Yeah, I use it plenty.
Does it sound different to the Australian ones? Is that what it sounds like?
I don't know. What it sounds like a bit of a chirp, I think, a bird chirping. That's what I was thinking.
Well, we'll see Rose pedal amongst all of the other machines with the GTrikes out there as well. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here. The GTrikes live stream of Loxton 2017. It is round 2 in the UniSA Australian HPV Super Series. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Sam. And Nico and the team from Rose Hullman over in Indiana. Great having you aboard. It has been magnificent to have an American team here. We've dreamed about that for a long time.
The pleasure's ours, really.
We'll go back to some vision from Floodlight Media now, thanks to GTrikes. This is, 1 hour and 45 minutes away from the finish. It'll be a wild last hour here, a lot of close placings. We will give you placings.
Hi, I'm Jeff and I'm from GTrikes, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown on our new vehicle Matrix. Matrix has been completely CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to build the optimal package around our rider. The frame within Matrix is our own dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to have a fully adjustable seat. The 3 wheels all feature quick release axles, and this allows us to do super quick pit changes. Matrix also features center steering. This allows us to place the rider's hands in a very ergonomic position. Matrix also features an internal carbon roll bar, which will protect the rider in the event of any accident. The dual chassis rail allows us to place the rider within 60 mm of the ground to help improve cornering.
All right, let's get down to business here. Let's look at our top 10s in each of the categories. Thank you to all of our sponsors today. UniSA, the GTrikes for the live stream, our major sponsor, the Loxton Hotel, the award-winning Loxton Community Hotel, proud major sponsor of today's event, recognised as one of South Australia's great country pubs, and a founding member and promoter of Eat Local, supporting our local farmers and growers. Famous Riverland farmed Murray cod is a highlight on the bistro menu every day. You can grab the dinners down there tonight from 6 till 8. The Loxton Hotel, terrific people. Also, Henschke Transport. They are the guys who have sponsored Turn 2. You know, that's the turn down the bottom of the straight there. You know the one. Henschke Transport is family owned and operated, a local business for over 35 years, servicing all industries. You can call Henschke Transport today or any day for all of your freight requirements. I'll give you their number in just a sec. And also for fresh produce and general cartage, parcel freight and much more, Henschke Transport is the answer. Tippers, taut liners, drop deck, flat tops, you name it, they've got it. Henschke Transport, 85959999. That is 85959999. Also, we'll look at Loxton Community Centre. They have been a proud sponsor of community activities in Loxton since 2002. Over $15,000 donated towards the new Pioneer Playground, and in fact over $218,000 has been donated to various Loxton community organisations in the last 15 years. That is huge. Rotary Club of Loxton as well, they've got a focus on supporting the youth of the district with short-term youth exchange, Rotary Adventure in Citizenship, youth leadership programs and national youth science and engineering programs. Also, the Rotary Op Shop is a wonderful resource for the local Loxton community, and it's staffed by a dedicated and enthusiastic team of volunteers. So thank you if you've got any donations for them. And all purchases and all funds raised are used to support Rotary projects. Riverland Water, they are located mainly along the banks of the River Murray, with treatment plants serving approximately 150,000 people in more than 90 communities, including here, of course, operating and maintaining 10 water treatment plants carried out by Trilogy. So Riverland Water are proud sponsors of Turn 1. That's the one right in front of us here. Terrific left-handed turn. Also, Roadside Services and Solutions, must thank them. They've got a website as well, roadsideservices.net.au. They are authorised global distributors of the life-saving, energy-absorbing bollard. Well, tell you what, we've used a few of them today. Crowd control barriers, fiberglass trench covers, safe curb ramps and modular composite road plates as well. Roadside Services and Solutions, one of our bronze sponsors here. The Country Bakehouse, well, we had lunch. Sam Richards and myself had lunch. Well, sort of had lunch. We're in the line with Leon and his wife, the Mayor and Lady Mayoress. Here, is that what we call Lynette? I think we do. Let's do that. Anyway, with the royalty of Loxton, we had lunch down there. Leon was waiting for a pie because it's sold out. That popular, family-friendly and bake fresh daily. They're still open. Over 40 state and national awards. And they are in their 31st year of baking as well. They're the longest-serving bakery to serve the Loxton Township with guilt-free indulgence, actively lowering sugar, trans fats and salt across the entire range. The Loxton Club as well, for over 70 years, the Loxton Club has been providing the perfect venue for casual get-togethers, affordable meals, top-class entertainment, and a great place for friends and family to catch up. They're open 7 days for lunch and dinner, and as a parents' retreat, kids can go and play in the playground or the playroom. JMA Engineering, they provide local stainless and structural steel company, that's what they are in fact, to provide design and construction for commercial and industrial buildings. So some of their projects, their big major projects locally, have been Select Harvest, Woolworths, Loxton Winery and Selena Estates. JMA Engineering Crane Services also supply cranes to suit, pick up and carry 14-tonne Linmac, the 50-tonne Tadano, the 100-tonne Liebherr. No job is too large or too small. And Goodyear Auto Care. Nothing is too big or small for them either. They've got exceptional customer service. They're great on farm service, offering a huge range of tyres, wheels and batteries. Proudly servicing Loxton and Waikerie. Goodyear Auto Care. Let's look at the results. Time is 2:30. We're 90 minutes out from the finish here. We're going to top fives now. Top fives. Here we go. We're shaving from top 10, top 5. In 5th, in Category 1, the primary schoolers out of 25. In 5th is number 210, Crafers Primary School Snap and Pappin. At the time of printing, 63 laps. A lap ahead of them, 53. Coromandel Primary School Black Betty have climbed from 6th to 4th. They're on 64 laps. They're sniffing at the heels of number 11. In 3rd, East Para Primary School Crank Crew, 65 laps. And just 1 lap ahead of them. What a great cluster of talent this is. Highgate School, Highgate Hot Rod, number 99 in 2nd on 66 laps. And then an amazing 5 laps ahead of them from Victoria, from Horsham in fact, number 64, Holy Trinity Lutheran School Thunder. An excellent ride by those kids. 71 laps, 5 laps ahead. That is 7.5 kilometres, 90 minutes to go. You can do the maths. In Category 2, the junior secondaries in 5th. And both Roof Rack City Racing teams are sniffing at 5th at the moment on 78 and 76 laps respectively, but they're not in the top 5. In 5th is Modbury High School Lynx, number 23 on 79 laps. A lap ahead of them, number 278, Crusoe College Loki Steady on 80 laps. Then in third, Holy Trinity Lutheran School Tempest has dropped a spot. From second to third, number 44 has dropped a spot. They've given it away to the locals. Loxton High School, a little blurry on 85 laps, both of them. That is very close. That is 14 seconds difference at the time of printing. And leading, number 206 by 3 laps, Unity College Bunyip. Still catchable, but Bunyip is out in front in Category 2. In Category 3 now, out of 23 teams, the top 5 are GTrikes, Road Rage, Prix, all-female team, 83 laps. On the same amount of laps, and now the girls are looking at taking 4th, because in 4th is Xavier College, number 49, with Green Edge, 83 laps also. The split between the two is, what is that, about a minute 40 between the two there. So Xavier just holding on. A pit change will change that. In third, 248, Cardine College Genesis. They're on 84 laps, just holding on. So theoretically, the girls could move up to third if Cardine College drops back as well. They've got a laps lead. In second, locally, it's Loxton High School Blur Division, number 184, 88 laps. And with a 4-lap lead, 165, Mount Barker High School Barking Mad on 92 laps. Let's look at our top 5 now in Category 4, the open categories. I can tell you that the American team from Indiana, the Rose Hillman Institute of Technology, Rose Pedal is the name of the vehicle, has moved up a spot. Okay, and it's interesting because before we look at the top 5, they've moved from 26th to 25th, and the team they've taken is the team that's been looking after them, Fast Cats Racing, Cheshire Cat. In fact, that vehicle has, I wonder if it still is, it was pulled off to the side here just before the finish line. I don't see it now, but it was looking sad and sorry for itself with no rider in it for a good 10 minutes at least. So they've dropped a spot. So the Americans go up to 25th. Top 5 now are in 5th, number 124, Hub Racing Team, Septimus Hound, steady, they're on 100 laps. Blue Shift Darlene, 153, are 4th on 104 laps. In 3rd, number 42, GTrikes Road Rage Matrix, 106 laps. And here they come. This is going to be a thriller. We are guaranteed a thriller here. In second place, they've left their run for the last hour. Number 76, Team Relentless Trump Trikes on 109 laps. So you might remember we talked to Jeff about 25 minutes ago. He said that Team Relentless has taken us. We've dropped to 3rd. That still stands, but now Team Relentless is on the run. They are 1 lap adrift from the lead. What a run through, because you remember they dropped to 10th. Team Relentless dropped to 10th about the first hour and a half in. They've got, what is that, 85 minutes to make it across the line in front of Unhinged. Unhinged leads on 110 laps. We'll just check that now and look for an update. We'll look for 1st and 2nd overall. We'll just go here, Unhinged. And now they're on the same lap. Unhinged is on the same lap. It's 114 laps. There is a 2-minute split. The time of the laps themselves, just to give you an idea of how long a lap takes, is about 2 minutes. 2 minutes 13. In fact, Relentless is 6 seconds faster each lap. So let's do the maths on that now. So we've got 120, 130 seconds divided by 6 is about 20 laps. Do we have time? How long will 20 laps take us? 20, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. They would, if they keep this pace on, let's theoretically say they keep this pace on, then what will happen is Relentless, just in theory, would catch Unhinged about 20 minutes before the finish. We'll say 20, 30 minutes before the finish. That's just loose prophesizing here, so we'll see if Nostradamus comes through. We've seen this sort of thing plenty of times before. We will watch numbers 190, Unhinged leading, who are being chased down by Team Relentless. Now, Unhinged has just passed us here, so we'll watch for Team Relentless Trump Trikes, who are on the hunt, and don't they know it as well? They will definitely know that they are narrowing down this margin. This is going to be an absolute terrific finish. Hope you're enjoying it. The GTrikes live stream on YouTube and hopefully posted soon. But also live here, of course, at the track. Thanks to UniSA.
Welcome to the GTrikes new website and store. If you want to go down, you can have a look in our store. We're also able to go look at the trikes. We've got our vehicles here. Scroll down, have a look at the information, downloadable spec sheet. You're able to check out Fluidius, Matrix, Atomov and our frames. And if you click on news, you're also able to see what we're up to, race updates and etc. New products will be launched via this part of the website. And if you click on the social feed part of the website, you're able to look through and see what we're posting on social media. You're also able to see what other people are hashtagging GTrikes, and it's also usable on all mobile devices and digital platforms. As you can see here, we can open it up. Opens up on our phone, we're able to scroll through, have a look at the various vehicles. We're also able to click into the store, so we're able to click into wheels and tyres. This opens up and we're able to look at all the different products, and all parts are orderable via the store on your phone.
Now we've just sent Sam Richards down to Unhinged, and we'll catch up with Unhinged and also Team Relentless pretty soon on the live stream. So we'll give you the scoop as to what's happening in the pits. I imagine that the vision will be frantic down there as the teams, both very professional Schmick teams, one hunting, the other being hunted here. It's not a nice feeling when you've got a team closing in on you and you're doing everything you can and still they come. It's, you know, they're living by their name at the moment. Relentless Racing are still 5 to 6 seconds quicker every lap at the moment. So what do you do as the lead team? Do you actually pit? Do you dare pit at the moment or not? It's a tough choice to make. And the gap is narrowed to 1 minute 50. So there you go. In 2 laps, it's come down 10 seconds. So it's about 5 seconds a lap now they're making up. Unhinged just pulls a 2:21. Relentless Racing Trump Trikes a 2:15. This is unbelievable. The consistency of the two teams involved in the front running here is amazing. Consistent 2:15s, 2:16s from Relentless Racing. Their awards are evident. They are closing it in. It's less than 1:30 now between them and the lead vehicle of Unhinged, number 190. They're pulling consistent 2:20s, 2:21s, 2:22s. We'll get another split in just a moment here. We're waiting for it. It's under 1:30. It's 1:29 point, well, let's be specific, 1:29.212. So they're shaving and shaving. We've got an off here in front of us. Oh, they've recovered. Beautiful. No, we have got a little incident in front of us here. Yeah, one of the vehicles just oversteered it and it's tilted on its side. Oh, the tyre blew, I'm just being told. Back tyre blew on vehicle 75, which is Millicent High School. A big spectacular spin. But Air Christian College are here. They're just heading down the straight. I hadn't seen too much of them today. Oh, dodging a machine just going into the pits, and that might be that is in fact the Millicent machine going just heading into the pits now. Number 260 has just passed us. That's good news, Lutheran College. They've got 3 vehicles in this this race. The 23 has gone through too, Modbury High School. They've got 4 vehicles here. Oh, the American vehicle goes round full tilt. If that was a pinball machine, you'd never get your money back. Moss Rocker has just come by us, number 103. Flero's a New Black, a terrific team as well. Number 50 from Grant High School at Mount Gambier. That was a good round at Mount Gambier a month ago. We had 62 teams there. We've got 96 today. We won't just concentrate. Here comes Relentless now, passing through. Pulling times of about 1:15. No, that's not true. 5 seconds fast is what they are. But we won't just concentrate on the Category 4s. There is a great battle in Category 1 for 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th as well. With just over an hour to go, make sure you join us for the presentations in front of Race Control. Just straight after the race, we'll have that. Then we'll all head on our merry way. If you're staying in Loxton tonight, there are so many places to eat here at Loxton. The Loxton Hotel, our big sponsors here, they're open for dinner from 6 till 8. So that's ideal, really, if you're sticking around.
Hi, I'm Jeff from GTrikes and this is our model Fluidius. Fluidius is designed to be a high-performance yet affordable vehicle. Fluidius has been CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to have a very aerodynamic and optimised fairing around the rider. Fluidius has been designed as a half clamshell. This allows us to have great access to the vehicle and the rider inside. Fluidius has an adjustable composite seat that slides along a dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to place the rider low to the ground. Fluidius has quick release front wheels. This allows us to do quick pick changes. Fluidius has push-pull steering with ergonomically designed and placed steering handles.
It's kind of getting close now. Tell me, mate, what's your tactic? How are you going to try and get ahead of them?
Well, we don't want to release too much, I guess, in case the opposition is watching. But we've got some stuff lined up. So we've been clawing our way back up since early on in the race. We had some pit issues, but it's looking pretty promising, and we're just making our way up as quick as we can. We've got about an hour and a half to go, I think. So it's all very tight right at the last minute. I think might be the same lap. So it's real close.
So you heard it from Callum, zip-lipped on the tactics. Tell me, why did you fall behind in the first place, Callum?
We had a bit of an issue early on with our first rider. We actually had a couple of mechanicals. He's one of our stronger riders, which was a bit annoying, but he's had a really good stint. So we didn't lose as much time as we would have. It was really impressive that he managed to hold the bike. Didn't roll it with some of the stuff that happened. So the fact that we didn't lose too much ground and we're able to fly back up, and the bike's running sweet. So it's been a good race.
What was your goal coming into today, mate?
We were pushing for the top spot. Definitely, we knew we were going to have some pretty stiff competition from the likes of GTrikes and Unhinged. They've definitely given that. But we're definitely doing ourselves proud, I think, with how we're moving up through the field.
You heard it from Callum, guys. Relentless. They're going to push. They're going to try and get that first spot like they aim to from the start of the day. So hopefully they can get there for them. I'll pass back to you. Best of luck.
Hi, I'm Jeff and I'm from GTrikes and I'm going to give you a quick rundown on our new vehicle Matrix. Matrix has been completely CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to build the optimal package around our rider. The frame within Matrix is our own dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to have a fully adjustable seat. The three wheels all feature quick release axles, and this allows us to do super quick pit changes. Matrix also features center steering. This allows us to place the rider's hands in a very ergonomic position. Matrix also features an internal carbon roll bar, which will protect the rider in the event of any accident. The dual chassis rail allows us to place the rider within 60 mm of the ground to help improve cornering.
Mate, we've just been running our own race. Basically just trying to keep consistent lap times, stay out of trouble. So far I've had no dramas in the race, and we're going pretty well. Obviously we've been caught by Relentless, who are pretty quick at the moment. So I think as we go by, we'll do our best to keep in front of them, but I mean we can only do what we can do.
Yeah, the news is that Relentless is catching on Unhinged, and you guys need to pit. Is that right? Why do you need to pit?
Our rider won't be able to make it to the end of the race. It's just too much for him. So we'll pit and we'll put one of our riders, and that's we have to reuse another rider. So we won't have fresh legs to the end, unfortunately. But we can, like I said, we'll do what we can do. But we'll be going as quick as we possibly can.
How long has it been racing so far?
Our rider in there at the moment's been in there for about half an hour. So he'll probably be in there for about another half hour or so. And final rider will do the end stint.
Just remind me, mate, how many people on the Unhinged team in Category 4?
We've got 5 people racing for us today.
Like not now or block, you've just switched now and then?
Yeah, so we've all tried to aim to do at least an hour and a quarter minimum, hour up to an hour and a half if we can. The way the days turned out, we're just falling short by about 40 minutes at the moment, so we'll have to reuse a rider.
How are you going to try and hold on, mate? What's your tactic?
We'll just keep it clean, do what we've been doing all day, stay out of trouble, just get those consistent lap times, ride to a number, and see where we end up at the end of the day. That's all we can do.
There you go, guys. You have from Scott from Unhinged. They're just going to keep on going how they've been going. Try and hold off from Relentless, but they do need to get that pit change in. So I'm going to pass off now. Back to you.
Welcome to the GTrikes new website and store. If you want to go down, you can have a look in our store. We're also able to go look at the trikes. We've got our vehicles here. Scroll down, have a look at the information, downloadable spec sheet. You're able to check out Fluidius, Matrix, Adamov and our frames. And if you click on news, you're also able to see what we're up to, race updates and etc. New products will be launched via this part of the website. And if you click on the social feed part of the website, you're able to look through and see what we're posting on social media. You're also able to see what other people are hashtagging GTrikes, and it's also usable on all mobile devices and digital platforms. As you can see here, we can open it up. Opens up on our phone, we're able to scroll through, have a look at the various vehicles. We're also able to click into the store, so we're able to click into wheels and tyres. This opens up and we're able to look at all the different products, and all parts are audible via the store on your phone.
Straight now, Sam Richards is with me. Sam, you've just been down with Relentless Racing, who are on the hunt, and Unhinged, who are being chased. What was the summary of your talks with the boys down there?
There was so much tension down there, let me tell you that, Paul, So we talked to Unhinged. Unhinged, they're just trying to hold on, but they really need a pit change. The guy who's riding right now, he's been in for 30 minutes. He's feeling knackered. They're rotating quite quickly, but he's feeling knackered, and they really need to make the changeover. He's just done. And at Relentless, they're a little zip-lipped about their tactics there. They didn't want to let on too much about what they were trying to do. But they are confident that they're going to catch. They're just going to try and keep on steady.
They're doing 5-6 seconds consistently a lap faster than the guys from Unhinged, so that it's sort of a finite process. They're going to have to stop sometime, the guys from Unhinged. Have they got anyone fast that's lined up? Is the next rider ready?
He is ready. He's ready to go and get in the bike. As for whether he's faster, I'm not 100%.
Yeah. The issue they've got really is how fast they can pit stop as well. Do you know if anything's wrong with the machine?
I reckon the machine's functioning well. The impression I got was that the rider was very tired. It's been a long day. The sun's actually really hot today, even though it's 17 degrees.
Yeah, well, you can see now, you'll just catch this shot of the inside vehicle is Relentless. That's the vehicle that is on the hunt here. We just got told by one of the officials they will catch them. Well, mathematically, they're going to. They're on the same lap. So the split is, and I'll just get Tim to talk in my ear now. He's just coming over. We're going to get this as it's happening here. So timing is just coming in behind the camera here. We'll just hear from, whoa, there's the Americans again. Tim, come on over. What's the scoop at the moment?
Thank you. I might grab that. Okay, yeah, Paul, looks like GTrikes just pitted, and so they lost a little bit of ground on Unhinged, but it's not that much. There's still only about 1.5 laps between them, and obviously Unhinged is going to have to pit, and I think at that point in time you're going to find that the distance between the two will be very close.
Mathematically, 5 seconds a lap. They're gaining about
5 seconds a lap.
So let's say they keep doing that. We've got 58 minutes, 57 minutes to go.
They will need probably only about 30 or 40 minutes to catch them.
So we're talking at about 15 minutes shy of the ending here. Plus we've
got
close. The X factor out there as well with the unpredictable stuff. So it should be a good finish.
Exactly. And as I said, they're going to have to pit soon. And I think at that point we'll find that the distance is a lot closer.
Yeah, Sam said there was, thank you, Tim. Thanks very much. Tim from Trim Systems. Sam, you saw the tension down there. It will build to breaking point at about, but when they start seeing them in their mirrors especially, that's a dreadful feeling for a team when they've been doing so well and leading all day to see another team coming to spoil the party. Are they aware of how close things are?
They are, definitely, and they're trying to kind of plan how they're going about it because of that. You know, they're really kind of hesitant about the pit change, but at the same time knowing it's totally necessary.
All right, well, it's got to be done. You won't win the race without that change by the looks of it, at least from a mathematical point of view. So we'll watch that very closely. Sam Richards, thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Back to the racing.
And you're just about to get out there, is that right?
Yeah.
How's the race going for you so far?
It's gone pretty good.
Remarkable here.
Better than last year.
How are you finding it so far, mate? How are you finding it out there?
It's a hard hill up there. It might not look like much, but yeah.
Definitely hard when you're in the bike. Yeah. So you're riding for Lynx today, is that right?
I moved from a different bike.
Oh, so you've swapped around. Tell me about that.
Someone had a bad knee, hurt their knees, so yeah.
Very community spirited of you, mate. So you're mixing it up, trying it out for different teams. Awesome, mate. What's the Pedal Prix all about for you?
Trying your best.
Yep. There you go, guys. Pat from Loxton, trying your best, and a lot of people are trying their best here today, and everyone's having a lot of fun. So I'll pass back to you guys. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jeff from GTrikes, and this is our model Fluidius. Fluidius is designed to be a high-performance yet affordable vehicle. Fluidius has been CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to have a very aerodynamic and optimised fairing around the rider. Fluidius has been designed as a half clamshell. This allows us to have great access to the vehicle and the rider inside. Fluidius has an adjustable composite seat that slides along a dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to place the rider low to the ground. Fluidius has quick release front wheels. This allows us to do quick pick changes. Fluidius has push-pull steering with ergonomically designed and placed steering handles.
Hey guys, I'm here with some kids from Loxton North Primary School. Is that right? Sorry, yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. So some kids from Loxton North Primary School. So we've got the team captains of the team. They're in Category 1. Tell me how the race is going for you guys so far.
Pretty good.
And you just said now that you didn't know where you were sitting at this point in time. Is that right?
Yeah.
So yeah, they're trying to track that down at this point in time. So both of you have raced, I'm presuming, by this point in the race. How did you find it when you were out there?
It is hard, but it's good fun when you're out there.
What was the hardest part about it?
Getting up the hill.
I think a lot of people are having trouble with the hill today. It seems to have been a lot of exercise for people. How did you find it?
It's much more better going down, but it's just up around the roundabout. It's just hard for everyone sometimes.
Yeah, good afternoon, Paul. If you have a look at the score here, you'll just see that Trump Trikes has just passed through the start-finish line.
So they've pitted.
And
Unhinged has pitted.
Unhinged must have pitted because Trump Trikes is now in front.
We now have a new leader. That happened just as we were standing here. So 133 laps completed. We are waiting for Unhinged to come through still to complete that lap. So that pit stop that Sam Richards and myself were talking about has appeared to have occurred. The other option, of course, is mechanical problems or some sort of incident that's happened to Unhinged. We'll see if they pass us. That will answer those questions as to whether it was a pit stop or not. I'm hoping, Tim, that we've got a challenge here. If you've got some fresh legs in Unhinged, they've been great all day. Maybe they can come back. We've seen that plenty of times.
Yes, we have too, Paul, and I'd be expecting that I'll be putting in one of their top riders at this particular point in time.
There we are. They've come through 44-second split. So now Unhinged is 44 seconds shy of the lead for the first time really since the start of the race. Unhinged has dropped to second, and Team Relentless Trump Trikes has risen from 10th to first over about 4.5 hours. It's been a great ride.
Yeah, it'll be the next few laps to actually tell the story, I think, of what's going to happen between now and the finish, Paul, because we'll see whether Unhinged are capable of closing that gap, or whether Trump Trikes is going to continue on their pretty strong way and see if they can push through to the finish.
As someone who likes a close race, you know which way I'm hoping it goes. I hope it goes to the last moment of this race, and it may well do. We've had that before. The other thing I want to do is look at all of the other categories. So what we'll do, we'll get you to print out a top 5 for each, and we'll go through them. We are race time 3:22 p.m. now. We are 38 minutes away from the finale of this big one. All teams, your race doesn't finish until you get the checkered flag. So even when the lead team gets the checkered flag, your team still is not complete until you've received the checkered flag. We have seen teams drop position because they think the race is over. Don't do that. Make sure you don't do that. We'll get a printout here. We'll have a look at what's going on with regards to the positions in categories 2, 1 and 3 as well. This is going to be a ripper, I reckon. It could be a great finish here at the Pedal Prix. This race update brought to you by the guys from Uni SA. Let's have a look here. In category 1, top 5 is Coromandel Primary School, Black Betty. First time here ever at Loxton, number 53 on 76 laps. In 4th in the Category 1 primary school is number 210, Crafers Primary School, Snap and Pap in 77 laps. What a battle between two arch rivals for second here. In 3rd is East Para Primary School, Crank Crew, number 11, 81 laps. Also on 81 laps and 40 seconds ahead of them is Highgate School, Highgate Hot Rod. Oh my, what a nail biter for them as well. Number 99's in trouble. And Holy Trinity Lutheran School Thunder from Horsham are leading on 85 laps. They are 4 laps ahead, number 64. In Category 2, the junior secondaries. In 5th, Modbury High School Lynx, 94 laps, number 23. In 4th still is number 278, Crusoe College with Loki on 97 laps. Again, a great battle for second, 177. Loxton High School, a little blurry, 104 laps in 3rd. And in 2nd, 44. Holy Trinity Lutheran School Tempest, also 104 laps. They're about 2 minutes ahead of Loxton. And in 1st, is Unity College Bunyip, 108 laps. They've got a lead of 4 laps. There's a lot of noise here now, a lot of people getting excited. In 5th position, in Category 3 is number 49, Xavier College Green Edge. Have dropped a spot. They're on 100 laps. They are 17 seconds behind GTrikes Road Rage Trixie. The girls have moved to 4th in Category 3. In 3rd, Cardine College Genesis on 100 laps. They are 56 seconds ahead of the girls. We could have an all-female team on the podium in Category 3 here. In 2nd position in Category 3, 184, Loxton High School Blurred Vision, 109 laps. And leading by 3 laps, Mount Barker High School. The dogs are barking mad up there, and they're doing so well. They've had a great race. In Category 4, and I'll go to the, because it's so close, we'll go back to Tim and the computerised, just about 2 minutes fresher. In 5th is Reload Racing. No, that's not true. No, I'll go back. It's just about to come through now. So in Category 4 is in 5th, number 175, Reload Racing, Frank the Tank, 125 laps. Blue Shift Darlene, 153 in 4th, 127 laps. In 3rd, GTrikes is up there with Road Rage Matrix, number 42, 129 laps. Then Unhinged is still 2nd, but that gap is shrinking. Oh my, we are in for it. 135 laps with a gap now of just 39 seconds. Team Relentless is now the hunted. This is on.
Hi, I'm Jeff and I'm from GTrikes, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown on our new vehicle Matrix. Matrix has been completely CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to build the optimal package around our rider. The frame within Matrix is our own dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to have a fully adjustable seat. The 3 wheels all feature quick release axles, and this allows us to do super quick pit changes. Matrix also features center steering. This allows us to place the rider's hands in a very ergonomic position. Matrix also features an internal carbon roll bar, which will protect the rider in the event of any accident. The dual chassis rail allows us to place the rider within 60 mil of the ground to help improve cornering.
So race time is now 3:27 and 37 seconds if you want to be specific here. We have been racing just almost 5.5 hours now. This is another lap just done. Trump's just gone through. So we'll look for the split now. Not far away, we can see that 190 is approaching us here, and 190 is unhinged. So we'll give you the split at 1:39 seconds. And now the split, they're about to cross. .39 seconds was the split. Are they gaining? Are they gaining? It's 34. They made 5 seconds up. The race is truly on. This is terrific now. We've got the guys who have led all day. They gave it away during the pit stop, and now Relentless has got to think about what they're doing. Here comes Unhinged. Unhinged 34 seconds behind. A race in many categories. Second in Category 1 is East Para Primary Crank Crew racing against the guys from Highgate Hot Rod. Highgate Hot Rod were just holding on, so there's another thing to watch there. On your screen now, this is Unhinged. They are on the hunt. They're the fastest team out there at the moment, but they're sitting second. Relentless Racing knows, they're fully aware of what's happening. They're such a canny team, Relentless. This will be tight. 32 minutes to go. 31 in fact, 31. There they go on your screen now. They're coming up. They're going to complete another lap. Now Tim Ninnis will be in my ear. He'll let me know. Here we go. They're just crossing now. Tim will talk to me. So Unhinged has just passed. Waiting for the time. So they've gained 1 second. They've gained 1 second. Unhinged gained 1 second in that one. We will, all going to plan, finish this around with both teams on the same lap. This is the way it's looking.
I think it was that pit change that did it for them. I know it was necessary. He was knackered, so you just kind of took the advantage of that moment.
Yeah, well, we kept with our plan. We pitted before them with our last rider with an hour to go. We did a tyre change as well, and their rider was tiring, and I think the plan was always that Aiden was going to do something at the end. And they changed the tyre, put Aiden in with about 45 minutes to go, so we'll see what happens.
So you're backing them in to get you guys over the line, first position in Category 4?
Yeah, that's the plan. We've been working hard all day, so we'll see if we can get there.
Terrific. This is Daniel from Relentless Racing. He's cheering his team on. All the guys here are really keen to see Relentless come in first. That's what they were aiming for today. I'll pass back to you. Thank you.
Good on you, Sam. Sam Richards down as our pit reporter today. This will be a blinder. We'll look at the times now and check with Tim Ninnis as where things are at now. So our latest information is this. It was a split of 34 seconds. How close are they coming around? Actually, they're very close to coming around yet again. 76 and 190 are the next vehicles we expect. Just around the bottom of the hairpin now towards us they will come. It will be Team Relentless. Trump Trikes will pass us very shortly. We'll look for the split. Tim will let us know. There they go. They've crossed the line now. Let's count it. Looking for second place. It was a split of 34 seconds. Still nothing. I can't see them on this front straight here so far. 34 seconds doesn't sound like much, but seems forever at the moment. This is a long break here. This has got to be longer than 34 seconds, surely. Here they come now. They go very wide here. They've picked a nice line. They'll line up their corner into the left-hander. They'll cross in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're over now, so we'll get you a split. It's 37. They've dropped 3 seconds here. Can't afford to do too much of that. So 3 seconds. They find some legs, Trump. And I'll go to Tim Ninnis here. So Tim, did Relentless actually pedal a faster race or a faster lap there? What did they do?
Yeah, they did 2:09 for Trump Trikes, and Unhinged did a 2:13. So there was a 4-second difference there.
Okay, thank you, Tim. That's a costly difference if it happens too often as well. Race time now, we are about we're 5 minutes 34 raced. Right on now, and it's 3:34, so we're right on time here. We are in for a very stressful finish here.
Hi, I'm Jeff and I'm from GTrikes, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown on our new vehicle Matrix. Matrix has been completely CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to build the optimal package around our rider. The frame within Matrix is our own dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to have a fully adjustable seat. The 3 wheels all feature quick release axles, and this allows us to do super quick pit changes. Matrix also features center steering. This allows us to place the rider's hands in a very ergonomic position. Matrix also features an internal carbon roll bar, which will protect the rider in the event of any accident. The dual chassis rail allows us to place the rider within 60 mil of the ground to help improve cornering.
Like that, Loxton High School, 1 lap off of Mount Barker High School's Barking Mad. Can we go to Category 1? Let's just quickly go to Category 1 here and see what's happening in 2nd and 3rd and 4th here. So Highgate is still there on 88 laps, East Parrot Primary School 87, and then Crapers, yeah, they've just pitted as well, so they've got a long lap there. And Category 2, positions 2nd through to, I think it was 6th. We're all very, very close. Here we go. So from 6th to 5th, and 6th is Modbury High School Lynx. In 5th is Roof Rack City Racing, Francis Bertels, both on 102 laps, basically a 27-second split between them there. So, good race just a little bit back as well. Grant High School Fluoro's the new black, number 50 in 12th in their category. against the all and Seymour College Black Watch Racing all girls team. There's 5.4 seconds between the two of them. That's a thriller there. So they're on the same lap. They can see each other. They can talk to each other. Unhinged has dropped now to 1:03 behind. Last year, Trump Trikes did 162 laps. 162 laps, won this. Right now it's 147. Let's say they make it to 151. If they're 151, they would have come 5th last year. But it'll win it this year. And just in 2015 as well, Tim's just saying that it would have put them in 4th position. 159 laps was the winning. That was EDEC that year, I remember that. And the on debut, Loxton, the very first time out here was 153 laps was the winning. So this will be the lowest ever amount of laps that will win a race. Yeah, it would be because there's more traffic. That's what's happened here. So things get slowed down. That makes a lot of sense. If you're out here by yourself, you'd do 200. Well, I know that Tim would. And you or I would. David Knight showing the 10-minute board to all riders now. Please be careful in the pits, guys. Please do not stand in the pits as you cheer your teams on. All teams keep going until your race is run, and that'll be when you get the checkered flag. David Knight's got a cute little story. What happened?
Someone just went past looking at the 10-minute board and just screamed out, "Hallelujah!"
Who was that? Do you know, Dave?
Oh, I can't tell. I think it was one of the GTrikes teams, maybe. I don't know.
They've got a good sense of humour, the GTrikes crowd. And Jeff, who runs it, you know, people say he's godlike, but he is just a guy. That's what we like to tell him. He's just a guy. So now, race time, about 7 minutes to go until we get that checkered flag. Hopefully you've enjoyed yourselves. Make sure you hashtag everything with our hashtag. It's 1 minute and 1 second. Marcus Lacey is going to tell us the hashtag.
Don't forget it's AHPVSS. Hashtag AHPVSS.
And Marcus, welcome back.
Thanks, Paul. It's great to be up here again in Loxton.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, sir. It's been a big, long day for our social media. Not long to go now. We will keep it a surprise as to what's happening in Category 4, unless it tightens. This song requested by the Mayor, Leon Stazanowski, who will talk to our presentations as well. Be a big presentation down at Race Control. We hope you can join us for that. Just checking the split with Tim Nennis from Trim Systems and David Knight as well. So Tim Nennis and the resident breeder are standing here with me now, and they have just gone through, and it's a 1:03. Well, with how long to go till the end of the race, Tim, it's about 4 minutes. You would 2.5 more laps to go, we think, for our lead vehicle. 2.5, maybe 3 laps, 3.5 more laps possibly for our lead vehicle here. Each lap taking around the 2-minute 10 mark. You've got a deficit of 1:03. You're not going to do it just on pedaling alone. You need to be 25 seconds a lap faster, and that's not going to happen here. What about category 1? Just the second and third, just quickly, if we can have a look at how close this is. Let's see, is it close here? Oh, Highgate, they're just holding off East Para here. This will be big. Highgate are under siege from East Para Primary School with maybe 2-3 laps to go. In Category 2, Barking Mad, how are they doing here? Let's look at this, Tim. Category 2 now, Barking. Oh my goodness. Even though, show me where this is, Barking Mad. That's Loxton High School, a little blurry. Buckingham in 3, that's why I'm not seeing it. In Category 2, it is close between... Actually, we'll just drop that because we've got so much news coming in at the moment. Mount Barker High School, Barking Mad, are just ahead of Loxton as well.
Welcome to the GTrikes new website and store. If you want to go down, you can have a look in our store. We're also able to go look at the trikes. We've got our vehicles here. Scroll down, have a look at the information, downloadable spec sheet. You're able to check out Fluidius, Matrix, Adamov and our frames. And if you click on news, you're also able to see what we're up to, race updates and etc. New products will be launched via this part of the website. And if you click on the social feed part of the website, you're able to look through and see what we're posting on social media. You're also able to see what other people are hashtagging GTrikes, and it's also usable on all mobile devices and digital platforms. As you can see here, we can open it up. Opens up on our phone, we're able to scroll through, have a look at the various vehicles. We're also able to click into the store, so we're able to click into wheels and tyres. This opens up and we're able to look at all the different products, and all parts are audible via the store on your phone.
Well, the last lap board is being dug out here, so David Knight has just been instructed that mathematically it's time to get the board ready. So when Relentless comes through, they'll be shown the last lap board. We are minutes away from the end here. The siren will go. David Knight is ready and poised and waiting for the instruction from Tim Ninnis here. The space like wasp goes through. Unhinged once more. Good news, Lutheran College from Victoria has just passed us. They've had a good day out. Mount Gambier North are to 12. I'm hearing a lot of cheering here. The Crusoe College team have had a great day out. And they're sitting 4th, I reckon, with Loki still. Fast Cats racing Wildcat. There is 20 seconds between Category 2, second and third position. Tempest is second, and a little blurry from Loxton is third. So if you're from Loxton and you want your team to come through in Category 2, they are sitting third by just 20 seconds. The team numbers, Tim. Well, there is a lot going on. Sam, pop your mic on, mate. We have the last lap board about to be shown. Here it is now, Sam. As they belt through, Relentless comes through. There is about 2 minutes 10 to go. Every team must keep pedaling.
These are the crucial minutes, Paul.
Yeah, well, they certainly are, because Relentless, all they need is a good clean lap. They'll win this now, but there are other teams in minor placings. We talked with Andrew McLaughlin, the chairman, before, about how the placings work. Top points in your category for first. Second is so important to get. If you drop a position, we've seen teams lose by a point in the championship, the UniSA Australian HPV Championship. So we don't want that to happen. So keep pushing until you get the checkered flag. Now the mayor of Loxton Waikerie, Mr. Leon Stazanowski, is ready. Why don't you grab him, Sam, see how he's feeling about the whole event. Sam's going to talk to Leon.
Leon, tell us how you're feeling, mate. How's it gone?
Oh, look, it's fantastic. It's certainly been a great day. It's certainly been some great racing as well. And look, everybody I've been around talking to, whether it's competitors, visitors to the area, we've got some at Caravan Club, it's at a rally here, and they've never seen it before, and they're fantastic. I reckon it's just something really great. And yeah, look, the shopkeepers are happy as well. So weather's been really kind for us. But look, the organisation of the UniSA and all that, I cannot praise them enough. And also for our staff and that, for setting it all up, helping me at 4 o'clock this morning, you know, to think this is open streets, and to now, and by 7 o'clock tonight, it'll be back to open streets again. So I must say a big thank you to everybody who's been involved with this to make it run so well, and thank you very much to mainly the competitors and that for coming along as well.
We better pass this on, because the flag needs to be raised by Leon here. They're just come around the roundabout. They're heading down the back straight as we speak here. So they'll come into view very shortly here. This will be it. The last lap board, just to not confuse things, David's being shown the last lap board to the other teams. We're watching him. Where are they now? Are they here yet? They're almost here. Here they are. Relentless from 10th to 1st. A massive win here. This has been such a battle, and they will take it. Here they are now. Relentless wins in Loxton. What a big finish here. And you've got to wave them all through, sir. Keep on going, Leon. There's a whole 96 to go. We want our mayor to work hard for his dollars. Good on you, Leon. If you get tired, let us know. We've got a barking dog over there who's getting excited by the finish as well. So all teams will get the checkered flag. Don't slack off. Push now. See if you can gain a position. Sam, dropping a position now would absolutely feel rotten.
Everyone just needs to keep pushing. It's just about hardly much longer for you, just less than one lap. So just get over the line. Go for the points.
Leon thought he was out as soon as he'd finished with the first. He didn't know. He's done this before. I'm surprised that Team Relentless Trump Trikes. I'm seeing one of their boards down here. Come on over here. Come on. What is this like to actually win this? This is, to watch it was great. What's it like to actually do it?
Tough, you know, tough competition out there today.
Mate, you're holding your supporters board here. Let's show it to the world. The winners of today, number 76, Trump Trikes. They have been brilliant. Relentless Racing. Why did you guys drop to 10th?
We had a misfunction earlier on today, but
what was it?
We got it sorted. We broke a chain, so.
Okay, so you dropped down to 10th. At that point, are you thinking we're going to win this still?
Oh, for sure, you can't give up. Not that early on.
No, well, it was fairly early on. It's about the first hour, so now they've finished. They'll come through in just a moment. And Marcus, if you get a photo of them, here we go. Are you a little happy, Mr. Jace? How are you?
I spent the last 3 months on this vehicle. Oh no, it's a long time coming.
They came at you for a while, didn't they? You nibbled at you nibbled at. Come on over, guys. You tried to get unhinged for quite a while. They had a pit change. You took them, but then did you know they were coming back at you?
I'm buggered.
Tom, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, good, thanks, Paul. How are you?
Yeah, good. Terrific win. Congratulations. It was tense.
It sure was. We were getting quivering in our boots, or quivering in our cleats a bit there, but no, it was good. We're really happy with the result. So.
Oh, I bet you are. First place. Here they are. Go and enjoy. Go and enjoy. He's squirting with water while he's filming it. Only in 2017. Unreal. Shall we give him the flag? There goes Highgate as well. So there you go. The winners are finally home here, and we will have a presentation very soon at Loxton. It's been a terrific race. Well, the Mayor, Leon Stazanowski, wants to present this to the boys from Relentless Racing. So there you go, the checkered flag. Fantastic. Well done, lads. I tell you what, guys, whoa! I hope that's not champagne I'm driving home. Oh, my Lord. Tell me that's not sweat. How are you?
Yeah, good. It's mostly water, but yeah, a fair bit of sweat in there. So
They came hard at you. I was talking to Tom before. They came, and Jason said, oh, I'm buggered, I'm not doing this. But you should be the one who's really tired. You rode a great finish.
that was, yeah, fantastic. We had a bit of a disappointing race at one Thaggy where I missed out by just that much, so that gave me a bit of motivation to bring it home this time.
I thought you were going to, this time, Sam and I and the guys were all saying you might just get pipped on the post because it looked like they were coming back at you again. You seemed to pull away. I don't know why that happened in the end. Did you put on the extra legs or what?
I reckon I definitely did. They put some motivational messages out for me, and it got me cranking.
What can you tell us? What do they say? How do you know that you're being caught?
Oh, they were...
Keep it clean.
They were just giving me splits between... so I could see they were closing, so I knew I had to put a bit more in. There were a few messages on the boards as well that were a big help, so good race, guys.
That's on Pedal Prix After Dark if you want to join us there. Good on you guys. You enjoy your time here. They are the winners today. On behalf of the Australian International Pedal Prix, we'll sign off, Sam. Sam Richards on debut. You, my friend, have done very well. Uni SA, you'll go places, mate. That was very good.
Thanks, Paul. Today's been terrific. It's been great fun, and it's been fun to be here and representing my university. So yeah, that's been great. They teach a great course. So yeah, great to have
Yeah, so
opportunities like this.
UniSA, our
Awesome race.
naming rights sponsor here for the whole series. Now, Sam and I will sign off, but there'll be presentations here at the track. So, thank you from everyone involved here for watching. GTrikes, our big sponsor here. Jeff's just a guy, but he's a great guy. GTrikes. If you'd like a GTrike, if you'd like to ride one of them, if you're in the States or around Australia, go to GTrikes, their website or their Facebook page, GTrikes as it sounds, with just the letter G, and check them out and order one because they are a great ride. I've been in a few of them. Streamlined teardrop ride, they are wonderful stuff. On behalf of the Australian International Pedal Prix Incorporated, on behalf of everyone involved here at Loxton, and all the sponsors of Loxton as well, and all the locals, would like to thank you. We've got our presentation here shortly, but for the live stream, Sam Richards.
Goodbye, guys. Thanks for having us.
Thanks very much. We'll see you again. Join us for round 3 in Adelaide soon. This has been Paul Richards for the Pedal Prix here at Loxton.
Hi, I'm Jeff from GTrikes and this is our model Fludius. Fludius is designed to be a high-performance yet affordable vehicle. Fludius has been CAD designed and virtual wind tunnel tested. This allows us to have a very aerodynamic and optimised fairing around the rider. Fludius has been designed as a half clamshell. This allows us to have great access to the vehicle and the rider inside. Fludius has an adjustable composite seat that slides along a dual chassis truss frame. This allows us to place the rider low to the ground. Fludius has quick release front wheels. This allows us to do quick pick changes. Fludius has push-pull steering with ergonomically designed and placed steering handles.